Hello, everyone, and welcome to the Challenge Cup semifinals, Game 2 between Oneshot and West0pher. Whoever wins, if West0pher wins, he'll be moving on to the grand finals, and Oneshot, if he wins, will be moving over to Game 3. This is going to be really exciting. Joining me are my co-coms, melqwii and jaxstronomy.
Yeah, excited to be here. Again, we saw a really strong match out of these two previously, and I want to see more out of them. So one tonight and maybe a game 3. We'll see.
I know we're supposed to be very unbiased as comms, but I'm not gonna lie. I am hoping
right?
Oneshot wins for game 3.
Yeah, we're spies towards more content. It's not that we don't like you less. It's just that we want to see more. We
Yep,
want to see more of your awesome
absolutely.
play, right?
Exactly.
Well, we got a fire star medallion start, so we already got 1/3 of the burning cack trifecta and Saria's song.
Yeah, I stick out my tongue at that one because that means that Sacred Forest Meadow is in logic, but you have to hike your butt over there.
Yeah, I mean, anything that keeps me from having to be suspicious about logical forest access, like, I'm happy about it, but, you know, I feel like the universe has been yelling AD today, the seeds that I have seen other people playing, so...
Yeah, I think I was in a logical AD situation earlier, I think, but we don't talk about Spirit Key logic yet.
I want like a whole podcast Spirit Key logic.
All right, so get Yoshi. So we need to get Yoshi.
Yeah, let's get Yoshi. We'll have diagrams. Right? Yeah. It'll be a whole thing. We'll have a drinking game going on with it.
So here we go. We started inside of the
Big Po
Po's house.
So that's very convenient.
Yeah, there's money here, which if you're playing League, you are probably grabbing that 20 a bunch.
Yeah.
It looks like West0pher is going straight to adult. Let's see. Dodongo's Cavern is foolish.
Ooh, DC foolish. That's a weird one.
Ice Cavern Baronade.
Rush Ice.
Oh.
Rush Ice. We already got the meme.
As much as I hate to say it, I rushed Ice earlier. I have to give it to them.
Frogs 2 is dead.
Good idea. Frogs 2 is dead, and Bigoron is dead.
We don't get to see another Frogs 2 seed. If only Alex were here.
Dodongo's Cavern Foolish is very weird. Although
that is definitely Market Goini. Sorry, Big Po Hut is Market.
Never mind. It's West0pher is going to CAC as well. He just wanted to check the zones just due to his proximity.
I like that. However, I wish if you're walking all the way there, I think taking the extra time to go and check your medallions is probably worth it.
Yeah.
If you're valuing the information that much, take the value on the items as well. Because say you get bomb shoes and a bomb bag here, or bomb shoes and
Minuet Vanilla.
Yeah, you need that Saria's song.
Wait, that's Vanilla Minuet.
Yes. Sure is.
Yep. So I think if you're valuing the information, if you walk up to the hit stones, I'm wondering why you don't value it enough to go get the medallions, because you could be, say you have the tools right now to go do that Dodongo's Cavern.
Yeah, so here is my one thing, because then you have to make the decision, am I save quitting out of here to like even out the walking time, or am I going child? And you don't really want to have to make that decision right now. So that's the only reason I wouldn't go in. If you had started with Forest Medallion, of course, you would see both of these runners going in there, and then probably immediately
another Deku Shield.
Yeah, all these Deku Shields we don't need in this setting.
Yeah, I already found like 2 shields. 2 Deku Shields.
Can we get the metal ones, though? We need the metal ones.
Maybe on Dampe.
Maybe so. I mean, that would be a good thing to have. Yeah, but Sheik in a meadow, Minuet Forest. Yep, Minuet Chuck is Minuet. Minuet is Minuet. Amazing.
Truly amazing. We just have to hike to not hike anymore. It's not much of a hike for our runners, though.
Alright. Yeah, the only question is, like, how would you plan on getting there right now? Because there is that idea of, do you want to go... Oh, yeah, right, CSMC Brain on. One Shot does choose to walk to the small chest in Shield Grave. We should see what he values here.
I'm sorry, I immediately started singing, like, do you want to build a snowman? But, like, do you want a Rush Ice Cavern?
Wait, speaking
You
of
know
ice,
it's the right play!
speaking of ice, there's those ice arrows up in TARDIS.
Alright, kicking off meme percent
If you
early.
start with a shield, an emotional support fish, and an eyeball frog, you rush ice.
Frog War.
Don't you mean the fish that is meant to be sacrificed to the altar of the blue fire?
It's the emotional support fish. It makes me feel good to have it.
We could
Yeah,
cook
but
the
then
fish
you
in
just,
blue
like,
fire,
put it on ice, literally.
but we could cook it in the freezer.
Do you, like, release
Listen,
your emotional support fish on the iceberg just so it can swim around?
I sold it.
You just sold
I
it.
sold it for shield money.
You know,
We can
Very
modify
good
these
emotional
innocent
support.
creatures.
Yeah, it's emotional support turned into physical support.
so I
Financial
want to
support,
point
you
out,
mean?
One Shot took a couple of fire hits and is still gonna be getting like a 50 here.
You got a 50, and there's a
he's
big
getting
chest.
rewarded with a big chest, so we'll see.
Oh!
A bow,
And
And
a
a
slingshot!
all the projectiles you could ever want.
Well, we got all the projectiles.
And we did get Song of Time, so One Shot's gonna take the vanilla path out of here, I guess.
That means we get to head straight to the Lost Woods more easily.
Yep.
Yeah, there is a benefit with that with the if you're taking a look at that bow, you can either go up the mountain, or you can take advantage of the ability to shoot through the boulders from the Lost Woods side if you wanted to hike, say, up.
But you could also do, like...
Or...
Yeah, but you don't even need to go through the boulders if you just go up to Goron City. You're on the...
Especially with Link the Goron in Logic
like,
now.
If you're talking about, like, density of checks on the way there, and if you know you want to go grab the menu at a forest at some point, it's just options.
We got options.
We got options.
Extra money! We could buy that shield now.
Yeah, I mean, up the mountain too, you still have the heart piece that's above DC.
You
The
can
piece
the wall.
Yep. So, I mean,
thing.
you can go
Hey, One
peek
Shot's reading
the,
my mind.
you can peek the maze.
Yeah.
Oh,
Ever since I discovered that the bow for the shooting through the bow from the other side is like, oh, that is a two-way street with a bow. That's great.
Mm-hmm.
also, who wins the tunic contest here?
I like
One
West
Shot
Tunic.
for me.
I like West Tunic. I am really on board with the like fluorescent hot topic pink.
That reminds me of... Yeah, it definitely reminds me of a TF2 paint. A really expensive one, too.
Yeah, One Shot's is like nice and
Wait.
subtle. Is that another shield up there? Yeah.
Dang.
Rip.
Could have saved like 80 rupees, or
On the other
in...
hand, you'd have to walk down and back up, so you know.
True. We could at least be
I'm
here.
happy not having to jump down and back up if I don't have to.
Dang it, Navi. Come on. Small
Navi's
chest
just
in
being
the
a troll.
But you have to be brave and go into the Deku Tree.
Yes, a tree
Not
that
yet,
we
we
never...
don't.
Not without a small sword, a dagger.
But that's what Navi says though. You have to be brave and go to the Deku Tree. Apparently we're not
Wait,
brave
but
until we do
Navi
that.
is clearly not keeping track of logic. Oh,
Ooh.
One Shot. Missing the grab there.
Yeah, just
Yeah.
a little bit too much momentum on that backflip.
And West0pher are gonna save some cash, it looks like.
Very nice.
Unless I just missed him buying the,
Well, it's because he was like 1 rupee, 5 rupees short.
Oh, you're right.
Ooh.
Ooh, One Shot.
I think it should respawn before it comes back, but we don't have
Ooh. Just barely.
Oh,
perfect.
nice.
Yeah, you don't get as good of a sound on where the Goron is on the commentator side, but when you're on the player side, you do actually get a decent audio cue about how far he is away from you.
there's our resident cheapskate, Link the Goron. Or should I say, Link the Moron?
Hey, he opened up that nice little path for us. We can't be too mean to him.
This poor child, like, has been abandoned.
That we keep on talking to and asking about his trauma and accidentally misclicking, so he keeps crying, and you make fun of him. How dare?
Well, I mean, if we had Bolero, we wouldn't have to open it for it. You wouldn't have to open it for us. But that's okay. We don't need Bolero.
And now can we see
I'm not seeing anything in there.
Yeah, it's pretty hard to beat.
Does this mean that there is anything in there?
Yeah, I mean, I didn't see any big chests in the maze, but...
He's gonna grab that skull first, I think.
Skull revenge.
Well, you got it this time. But West0pher is definitely catching up. But he definitely has a hint advantage here. Because he doesn't need to full clear Dodongo's cavern if it's required.
Yeah, it does depend on what actual items are here, because if you don't actually get any kit to start going to Dodongo's cavern, which, you know, right now we don't have anything that would make the highest cavern of Baronade. Second hint.
Alright, is Mido's gonna be all small?
One-shot being mad about rushing us.
There's a big chest right here. Two of them. Hook shot. Just missing a strength from Forest Temple. There's the last shield.
All the shields. You bought a shield. Nicely done. Have two more.
And a hammer.
Well, that's
the point where you wish you'd gone and checked those medallions. Because you're just like, I can go into fire.
Yeah.
I can go into forest. Do I want to go into fire? Do I want to go into forest?
Well, missing a strength for forest and missing a fairy for fire.
I think you might want to dip. Honestly, dipping forest might not be terrible.
Of course not.
Like, if you're walking there anyway.
But first, there's still 3 more checks available here.
Yeah, we're gonna be able... Oh, One-Shot has just enough money for this scrub in Lost Woods.
Perfect.
Yep. 40
is dead.
Sweet.
Rip
well,
40.
DC is
Choose!
Well, speaking of
how many?
DC,
10 pack.
One-Shot may actually go into DC at this rate. One-Shot does actually very much like doing it early DC. And with a hammer, a bow, and some bomb shoes, that sounds like a DC starter pack to me.
But he's gonna full clear it because I don't think he knows that it's foolish.
Exactly.
What in cowboy hell is this bow coloring?
Yes.
I like it. I like the hammer color more though.
I said
Green
cowboy,
hammer.
but I meant Broncos. Whoops.
It sounds like an American team I don't understand.
Don't worry about it.
Yeah, don't worry about it.
Just yes. Also, yeah, both of them going for the motto skip.
Yeah. You start with Saria's. Here's your logic. At the start, you don't even have to think about it. Do we use it? No.
Well, I mean, if we know that it's Minuet, why bother?
If you want to walk out from the back of Minuet.
Yeah. That's the only, like...
You'll probably realize that eventually.
What did the puppers have today? Ooh, they had
money.
Puppers were defending cash. They're
what
rich.
Kind of hints?
Yes, that's the really thing we should be looking for, because this is going to give us more... You know Ice Cavern of Baronade, which is going towards your, draw something with my hands in the air, boomerang.
Ooh, fell.
One-Shot going for the totally valid setup here.
Yeah, going into the water, absolutely fine.
Oh,
going to the water,
not quite getting it.
Twice, maybe not as fun, but going to the water is fine.
Maybe he just needed a shower.
That should be
there we go.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've been twitchy on that one recently, so I can't.
Hack Pat's a Twin Rova.
In before chickens.
Thus far, it's only been Song of Time.
So Song of Time is makes me instantly suspicious of.
Yep.
It makes me instantly suspicious of needing to go to GTG.
Yeah, I don't like that very much. Ice Cavern can have Kokiri's sword, We just know it's gonna have boomerang or something that leads to it. Because it's not gonna have letter.
Yes, the things that you need for getting to Jabu, for finishing Jabu, are a way to get into Zora's domain as a child, which can be either a singular Zora scale or a bomb bag and ZL. ZXR one shot did not indulge you there, I'm afraid. No third hit check. Wait, look at West Side.
Well, they can't exactly warp anywhere, so except back to market.
Yeah, we're not getting that third hint until West0pher checks it.
Yes.
If he checks it.
So you need a way to get into child domain, your scale or your bombs plus ZL. You need Rudo's letter, and you need a boomerang. If Ice Cavern also needs Rudo's letter and a way to get into child domain, so therefore it's boomerang. And no, sticks are. They assume that you can use sticks. The assumption is that you are capable of using sticks to do every sort of combat.
Here we go.
He's
dead. Perfect.
Nice. Love it. Yes, but they assume that yes, Gerudo Guard, okay. Yes, but we do know that... Yeah, we don't know if it's a medallion yet, which is again why I was curious about why West did not take the moment to... Hi, big chest.
Ooh, big chest. Strength?
Whee!
We just gonna...
Nope, another slingshot.
It's a slingshot.
And that's not slingshot locked either.
Nope.
No, so keep that one in mind. If there's any sort of indication that there's a forest path or a graveyard path, it is not for the slingshot. I do like what One Shot is doing. It is a pretty quick blaze through the front of forest. You have you have double access. You have easy access from the very beginning. You've got your hook shot. You've got a bow. You've got Song of Time. This is like the most possible way to get in here. There is
the first key.
No, there's keys. There's also skulls in here, and it looks like One Shot has been prioritizing skulls.
Yep. I mean,
that's
there's like
a
3 easy ones before you get strength.
Absolutely. And that's definitely a play I see a lot of people going for. There's definitely a division between people on whether or not they prioritize 20 skulls or not. And if you feel like you're kind of on your back foot, which One Shot might if he's down a game, making sure that you don't get nailed by 20 skulls could be on priority. Also, that horse for the Song of Time, for potential interesting things in GTG.
We got our horse in a volcano. I don't know how to feel about that.
Yeah, we can actually do a lot of GTG and Fortress right now. That's a little concerning.
An uncomfortable amount of GTG and Fortress.
Does that make it Eponita?
Eponita, yes. What does she evolve into?
You can't see me making finger guns at you.
What does she evolve into, though? If, like, a...
Give me a second to try and come up with a pun while we actually do the commentary. I'm not that good with it.
No, I'm like, I can't think of a good rapid dash.
Yeah.
Indeed, the Ghost Rider's horse.
Oh, checking the time?
But it seems that the dip didn't really pay out as much.
Gives you a couple, again, the skull prioritization. Gives you an idea, like, again, you don't know if you're going to have to do it. Hyrule Field will live.
Field? So AD is dead.
Yep.
Yep, absolutely. No, that's not true.
Damn.
I wish.
That's too bad. I guess it's not AD.
Yes.
Great.
Prelude.
Serenade is on all dungeons, folks.
Oh, and Prelude is on Burning Cack, so we know what Serenade is. We know where 2 of our songs are. One of which is directly hinted, and the other one is indirectly hinted. Beautiful.
Yeah, this is gonna be a hiking scene.
Wait, West0pher is going to the back here. Should be able to get a few items back here.
Probably more interested in that hint as well.
Yep.
So,
Free
if
hint.
there are small chests back here, the hint is probably more interesting.
Yeah, and even if you think it might be nothing, you're still, you know, more chews, more health. Neither of these are bad things this
if
early.
you want to jump into Fire Temple when you have this,
How many shields?
Another shield!
How many?
Okay, so we got Deku on the to-do list.
So our
Season 5
Kokiri sword
brings
is
us
somewhere
ahead.
in water.
Nice, nice.
Nice.
Season 5 is rearing its ugly head today. Because Water Temple has
Ice
something.
and water, both being memes.
At least water is hinted this time.
Yep. And there's only like 4 item checks there, so out of like 6 keys in the boss key, so it'll be a little easier to deduce.
Yeah.
Yeah, so you have with water key logic, to go corollary to our spirit key logic podcast. Water key logic means you can tell pretty easily where you should be considering your. West is going into that foolish DC. Well, that's interesting.
Well, yeah.
I'm pretty sure he knows it's foolish too.
He does.
Yeah,
he knows
West
he
is
knows
the one who
foolish.
checked that.
He does have bomb shoes.
Yep.
Hint and maybe opening the ice?
Yeah, maybe.
Yeah. You'd have to.
Kokiri to Rova.
Oh.
Does he open from the left or the right? Oh, Kokiri to Forest to Twin Rova. That's interesting.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
hookshot and hammer are what we got there.
Yep.
Hmm.
Not to mention, that's our second Twin Rova hint. So there is some
Yeah,
overlap.
that means we're gonna have some things not hinted, which I mean, actually, that probably makes West feel even more justified jumping in here, because one of the more likely dungeons to not be able to be hinted is the Dongo's Cavern.
Yep, absolutely.
And it looks like West is a left side
Nice.
sort of guy.
Nice.
A slightly different setup than what I'm used to, but it works.
Yeah, I wouldn't be too surprised if West0pher just finishes here, but without his strength, like, I'm not sure how comfortable he is with chew strats, but we will find out.
Yeah,
it
we'll
looks
see.
like.
We'll see if he goes. He is going for at least opening up the back, so we'll see if he does go for chew strats.
Mhm.
Well, he's also got a shield, so he could just sort of ground jump.
Yeah, just ground jump off of Django chew strats.
Just
Just.
feeding him like mice.
Yeah, no big deal.
No, like
Chew strats, easy, right?
Yep.
The thing is, like, going chew strats when you have, you know, it is foolish. You know you're not going to get anything out of it except for the dungeon reward. And maybe something wildly out of logic. Like, that's the other thing you could be going for. Like, here, like, this spot, you might be able to get something wildly out of logic. Actually, the other place yeah. Like, maybe I'll get something wildly out of logic. Oh, no! That doesn't work like that one shot. Yeah, like, from West0pher's position, I feel like knowing that DC is probably a medallion. Now, I do know how to do DC shoes, and I do the flip strat, but it's something where in this position I probably wouldn't go for it. Because
it'll
I
be
know
useful
I'm gonna
as
have
child.
I know I'm gonna have a faster way to do it, and I don't want to burn those shoes yet.
Ouch.
Exactly. Yeah, I think this might be West thinking better of that plan.
Yeah. I wonder if West was trying... You can get KD to actually set off the bomb. But
Oh,
that timing
I've not
is
seen that.
pretty
That's cool.
bad. The timing feels bad.
I like the choice in music though.
Oh, I did not know that worked, huh?
You mean on the Waltzless?
Yeah, I did not know you could knock down with the hammer. That's cool.
Yeah.
West0pher
Pretty cool strat for sure.
pausing to decide a next plan there, it looked like.
Yeah, I do feel like holding... Again, I think that it's likely that DC is going to be a medallion like Kirby fan said, so it wasn't a bad play to go for it. I just think that I probably would have backed off. Because you're looking at... You're going to be gaining very little out of doing it early. You'll be losing the chance to use those mob juice.
You know, DC being unhinted and foolish is very strange. Like, sorry, hinted foolish and unhinted as a medallion. Odd combination. Because
that would
usually
mean that bombs are early, but it doesn't make checks in DC. Like, as you can see, we're able to actually dig pretty into DC pretty easily here. It can also mean that one of our items, it can also be that one of our path items is a bomb back. And it just happens to be chosen for another path.
I was thinking about that.
The one in Cax for Rova.
I was kind of sus of the water temple. Like, what if bombs are
first bomb bag?
Yeah, what if Water Temple has our bomb bag and our... But it would be pretty hard for our bombs to block Kokiri Sword with a hammer so available.
Yeah, it would have to be Child Side, Deep Rova, something about the medallion interaction. Anything childy, like Punch That Scene in Dog's Cavern, probably like wishing it turned around here.
Yeah.
Okay.
What we got?
Spirit
for Light, Deku Tree for Jabu, DC, and Forest.
Okay. So we're missing one to what is most likely going to be...
That's Stone Water, by the way.
We have a very real possibility of having a double path. Because you can easily have two non-self-locking strength upgrades. We already are holding on to a hook shot and a bow.
We do love Stone Water, though.
So, yeah, Fire, Water, and Shadow all being stones, that is usually good for chat.
That's...
Especially since one of our medallion dungeons was hinted foolish.
With a very, very early... So that is great for one-shot having done that early forest dip. It means that you have, at this point, maybe half of your medallion dungeon done. So, one-shot has 2 halves of a dungeon done. West has 1 half of a dungeon done.
Wouldn't really call it half for Forest, though. Ooh, and Richard did not pay out today.
The courtyard, I'd say that's like a good start.
Yeah, it's a good start.
You have to route out of the courtyard anyway. So like, coming out of the courtyard, like that walking back process, I kind of break those up into 2 parts, like the courtyard and then everything past the courtyard. With maybe like a little bit of like liminal space in the push block and floor master area.
There's a wallet.
Let's go Fire. I hate Fire Temple, but I think Fire is a good play.
Icy Waters is a piece of heart. Good.
West0pher going for the other hint?
I think he wants to change his time of day.
Yeah.
I have feelings about that check.
Plus, when you're checking that second hint, it's much easier at night because the guard has worse vision. Similar to the...
That seems really hard to believe. Worse vision than they already have?
No, like worse vision at nighttime.
Most people have worse vision at night.
Hyrule Castle's foolish.
Let's go.
Wow.
That's a terrible hint to round out. I mean, Field.
Beautiful. Beautiful foolishes. The Donga's Cavern, Hyrule Field, and Hyrule Castle.
Yep.
We love to see it.
I do not love to see Hyrule Castle foolish, ever.
It looks like they're just sitting there waiting for time of day.
Yep. Collect some cash on the way in.
Well, at least there's swapping time of days here.
Of course. West0pher is going to be picking up that wallet.
Yeah, Field actually I don't mind, because Field does, the 2 halves of Field are often hard to route in. Like, I often think of them as, like, North Field, South Field. And sometimes, like, Northfield... Yeah, sometimes, like, getting North... Well, yeah, ATZ is part of Northfield. But, like, Northfield and Southfield, like, you know, sometimes you get one and the other one takes forever to get around to.
Richard has been a bad boy. He's living life on the edge.
Here, have
That's why he runs.
Here. Oh, thank you for bringing back my dog. Goodbye, a Star Wars.
Well, you could buy Starbursts now.
What do we got? So it looks like we're going to be seeing... Again, One-Shot is definitely prioritizing skulls.
Oh,
well, I don't blame him with that cack off.
No.
That cack path.
He was before he saw it, though. And I don't think he... Has he? I think he has seen it.
Yeah, Richard's always a good boy. The owner is sometimes...
He's still living life on the edge because he prefers to be an outdoor dog.
I mean, have you seen that place? Everyone's outdoor dogs. He just wants to hang out with his friends.
There we go.
They all seem to look the same, though. They don't have any other breeds other than, like, the small terrier in Hyrule Field.
It's just popular. Shh. Fine. It's fine.
At least...
One-Shot, where you go?
Is there another skull in this tree? Or just getting some
so.
cash,
No.
or what?
Not in the tree. It's in the...
There's a
yeah, but we don't
under
have
the tree.
storms, so...
And it's bomb locked and rain
changing his
locked.
time of day.
Yeah, he's changing time of day. Actually,
you're about to get yeeted out.
I think he's warping back to Hyrule Field.
Yeah.
Not bad, actually. This is actually really nice, because he's going to be like just behind West here. With this really like lovely early morning time of day, plenty of time to get whatever the heck you want to do done.
Let's see what Malon's going to teach us, but first, let's grab some of Talon's chickens. Because who doesn't like a nice dialed...
We forgot to predict who was going to touch chickens first.
Oh, dang.
We ruined it. We ruined it.
It was
West. West was the first person to touch chickens today.
Who wants a good old rotisserie chicken?
I made chicken stir fry tonight. It was good.
Nice. Oh, we got all the chickens today. Let's see what Talon has for us. Give us the goods. That's not even a refund.
Nope. Not even a refund.
It's just scamming you.
This is why I think you just go steal his money.
Yeah.
Give it back to him.
Yeah, just go steal his money from upstairs and then,
You mean all 11 rupees?
Yeah. He doesn't go upstairs anyway. He won't miss it.
That's the point. That's the point. You take his money, give it back.
You're actually helping him. You're bringing it downstairs for him.
And storms.
Oh, that'll be helpful. We got the Kakiri path to Rova.
Okay, I'm really concerned where our lullaby is now.
Our lullaby. There's a couple options for it. We have,
Sarias.
It can be a prelude. It can be on Sarias. It can be across the desert.
If we see a scale, it could potentially be on... Oh wait, no, Burning Cactus.
We have Burning Cactus, otherwise yes, it would be valid.
And I have a feeling that next play here will probably be warping.
Yeah, I mean, I might check my child spawn at this point and then play Minuet.
Oh, true.
Okay,
Archangel Ace.
Actually, VXR, I disagree with you that statement. Oh, thank you for Archangel Ace for the subscription. Enjoy all of your fun emotes.
Well, someone's doing what I thought. One shot's doing.
It looks like Wes is checking this. Uh-oh, chickens, more chickens. Do it.
No!
Damn it.
Nocturne on Saria.
Oh, he's gonna give the mask first. Maybe he'll do chickens now.
Come on, Wes, do it!
There we go. Yes!
Ah!
Chickens. It's what we demand. We demand.
It's happening.
Put your roll calls in chat, people.
But yes, I was just saying, I disagree, VXR. ZL and Prelude be often given the water path. There is a very limited number of checks in water that are accessible without ZL. So that actually means it'd be extremely fast water.
Oh,
If Andrew
See,
doesn't give
we've
us
got-
anything good, we'll make chicken nuggets out of her cuckoos.
yeah, One Shot
don't have
is
to inspire
checking
with it,
another
yeah.
path location.
Nothing here, but there's a hint. That
30
30 is
yet.
dead. We are stopping at 30 today.
Those are geese, Jax.
Yeah.
They're not. The geese are not chickens.
Yes.
I'm
God, I
sad.
always thought those were just fat doves.
There is goots. Do you not know about goots?
Mm-mm.
1 second.
Do I need
Mel.
to know about this?
1 second, Mel. I will send you goots.
Oh, geese are violent
Yeah.
chickens.
Yeah, Warren,
No,
I
those are
agree.
swans.
This is a Stone of Agony. Love to see it. We're getting a lot of Stone
There you
Dungeon
go,
items.
Mel. I sent you goots.
Thank you. Because, we find a bomb bag, we can do fire.
Oh,
This is
Dead.
hovers.
damn!
No,
That's
wait.
a really good.
hovers for
It said
the-
hovers?
Hovers
Yep.
on the skull mask.
Oh,
Yeah, for
nice.
that
That's
Shadow
worth the
Temple,
pickup.
Yeah.
The Nocturne.
That's still worth a pickup. Let's be honest.
All our Stone Dungeons.
Crossing the Wasteland, probably.
We're gonna have
Boy,
Oops
also just, like, a whole
AD.
bunch of smoothness, or movement smoothness. Yeah, we
Alright,
are having
chickens.
some Lumen Stone Dungeons here.
Oh.
$50. Hey, that's actually, like, not a bad rate for chicken.
This is better than what Talon gave us.
Absolutely.
Andrew knows the effort that went into this.
Yeah, we want Stone Shadow to intensify. Stone Shadow is good. We love Shadow here.
You mean like like some of the previous seeds where you thought it was a jet until you needed to casino mode for.
Listen, you see the Child Dungeons and Forest on your medallions? It's either going to take an hour 45 or the rest of your life.
But it looks like West0pher is probably going to be turning it in blind, or until he sees that hint.
Yeah. Well, I mean, it makes sense for West0pher to do this, honestly, because he is just gonna be playing Minuet, getting that song.
Might as well walk over there, yeah.
Yeah.
Admittedly, this is actually a better routing decision than what I had in mind, so yeah. I'll give him props, for sure.
I mean, they are our Challenge Cup semifinalists. Colossus right-hand Bosky.
Yep.
That is... Hello, baby shark. Welcome
Right hand
in.
is... That's Silver's chest.
Yes, so that's not long shot locked.
Yep.
I've actually encountered a situation where we had a long shot locked recently where there was a long shot locked spirit that was not a key there. It was because it was the mirror shield there.
We do have a slingshot, but we don't have Requiem.
No, not yet.
Not yet, but we will. Find that orange song.
One day. Or we won't, and then we'll just walk there and we'll finish it. It'll be great. That's always good.
True.
Oh, good.
That's
Are you doing another Blitz Seed, Baby Shark? How'd it go? I think we've got Oops AD on our hands here, given all
does
of the...
feel like
There's
it,
the
doesn't it?
fat payout.
Yeah, we did. This does kind of feel like Oops AD is underway. Oneshot, are you gonna touch chickens?
I don't think One Shot's...
Yeah.
Oh! Shot's
That's
gonna do
chicken.
chickens!
Chickens! Get your roll calls in chat!
More chickens.
Honestly, it makes sense that these runners are doing chickens. This is the semifinals. It's a 1v1. You really don't want to lose to chickens. Even if any other, race, every other seed, you're like, yeah, I'm fine if I lose to chickens. I don't think you
Not
are
now.
in this
Yeah.
yet. Not this late in a tournament.
Also, I think that you're unlikely to want to be back in Child CAC for a while.
Mm-hmm.
It looks
There
like,
is a particular, there's a chance that you might want to, the only chance is, do you decide to hold off on going well until you see Zelda's Lullaby?
Yeah. Or bombs.
There's bomb juice.
Yeah, and I mean, it's CSMC, so the bombs are less concerning, but you still want to know where it is.
Yeah. Just CSMC well is just like
Sunsong?
blink and you're done. Oh yeah, we found Sunsong. Great, great. Now we can change time of day at will.
Oh dang.
I wish.
Never mind.
I wish it
You're
worked
wrong.
like that.
Just the first 3 notes. Dang it.
It's
It's just Sunsong remix. They can't do 6 notes. They had to cut one out.
they wanted to do a remix because, you know, they want to avoid copyright strikes.
Makes sense. Makes sense.
That's fair. That's fair.
I mean, they have to get money somehow. I mean,
They're busking.
so you're gonna get. How else are you gonna get groceries in the Lost Woods?
Sunsong, but songs are hard. I agree. I agree. Incoherent. That's pretty much what Sunsong sounds like half the time we play it. Just missing a random note.
I'm just
And
gonna.
here's some hovers for West.
Look at them. They're so cute.
Yes, and you get to see them in Majora's Mask, but they won't be as cute.
Yeah,
Because
I
they're
don't
like Naruto.
need that in my life. West0pher not looking at them. Just staring at the ceiling until it's over.
I think he was trying to spite you.
Yeah, very rude. So rude, West0pher.
Yeah, we were getting.
Maybe he heard me saying I
Wow,
want one
this is
shot to
wild.
win for a game 3.
Oh, you want one shot to win? No scrubs for you.
Yeah, you do not get to look at the baby scrubs. Rah.
Songs are hard. See, that's one thing,
Ooh,
like,
this is
switching
a-
back and forth between CSMC and non-CSMC well, because CSMC well is pretty safe no matter when you go in.
Yep.
Because you have a pretty solid idea of that if you're leaving stuff behind, you are making a decision if you go into well without CSMC on. So we're going to see a bunch of peaks going on here with whether or not to use bombs, and if there's stuff behind Zelda's Lullaby, which looks like Zelda's Lullaby is probably reasonably deep this seed. So which I do like this idea.
Probably
Going
locked
to well
behind
right
Deku.
now? Probably. But yeah, like, one of the things one of my general principles is late ZL, early well.
Why are we getting banned? What'd I miss?
Scrubs around wild, I don't know.
Oh,
speaking
wow.
of late ZL, early well, there is a big chest back in here. as
Yeah,
well.
lock big chest.
That's CL lock too. That sucks.
No, that's not actually that sucks. That's good to
Greg!
Greg!
know. That's really good to know, actually.
Speaking of,
Bruto's
Oh.
letter.
there we go.
Well, that's half of our Baronade equation, and that's our axis. It's not axis to ice cavern yet.
So we
We can
now
still
have
rush
3
ice.
potential paths to Twinrova.
Oh, we need an empty bottle. Right.
Well, if you intend on using a chicken, that's path low. Yeah? Yeah, I'm there. I'm following you, Ginger Sunny. This could actually be, if you're talking about that potentially being our Requiem.
What's path to Twinrova? Yes.
Yes, it could be so many things.
If
We
we're
got a
talking
hook
about
shot, we got a
needing-
hammer, and a letter.
Well, yeah, we're talking about needing to go into water, the hook shot. We're talking about the letter. Yes. Yeah, this is looking extremely strong. Hey,
Yeah.
interesting thought here so far. It doesn't look like One Shot has any keys. There was a key chest on the what was the normally map or compass chest?
It was the front bomb lock, whatever
Map
that is.
chest is in the basement.
Yeah,
Okay,
map
so
chest
compass
is in the
chest, then.
basement.
Whatever this big chest is. This is normally a big chest.
That one's a compass supposed to be.
Thank you. Here's my secret. I never remember which one it is. I just assume that. Don't die here. I always just assume that if I'm looking for something, I'm looking for big chest, whichever one is you access first is the map chest, and second is the compass chest. But I don't know how the way I route aligns with anything.
So here's the thing about bottom of the well and the map chest being in the basement. The developers expected you to fall through all of the invisible floors and get that chest first.
Ah, yeah, that makes sense. Yep. Gotcha. Following you 100%. Hey, this is definitely behind Zelda's Lullaby here.
Oh yeah.
Hey.
Hey, rush ice!
Oh, yeah, wait, it's okay, you can do this now.
Yep.
I keep forgetting.
Right.
Some Sea Brain on. That's a big
chest
too, isn't it?
There's a lot of big chests.
Oh. Saving just in case this big chest is bait.
Yes, now rushing ice is still not an option until you pick up the hover boots.
Another boat. Yep. So One-Shot did save before that, so he will not be keeping that bow, and we'll get those couple of chews back.
So
West0pher liking whatever is on this lower platform. I totally missed it.
Yeah, looks like
stick upgrade.
Stick.
Maybe just add a sticks.
Just a stick, huh?
I got
a sticks.
He got one.
Yep, you added an extra stick. Good job. Yeah,
All
that's
right.
actually one of the things that I found, like, switching back and forth between CSMC and non. CSMC, I feel like getting a junk item is more devastating somehow.
Especially if you're only missing a couple of items, all of those big chests are just bait.
Aw, cheap frogs.
As much as you try to not get your hopes up, you do.
Yep.
The frogs were stingy today. I'm sad.
Yeah, there were an abundance of bows. And anyone who didn't buy a shield this seed, team Never Buy a Shield would have won. Both of these runners did. No, only One-Shot.
One-Shot bought a shield.
Yeah, West0pher got his shield off of top of DC.
That's right.
Wait,
Ooh.
did I? No, Vanagator
Bombs?
Kundaga path.
Bombs?
Path.
Bombs.
And this is the Sphere Zero.
Yeah, as
yeah,
adults.
so that's definitely in logic. The Sphere Zero grotto.
Completely in logic. That means time to finish off DC later.
Yeah,
but
the
first,
notorious Sphere Zero grotto.
But first, we gotta grab a chicken. Thanks for telling us Hyrule Field is foolish.
I totally missed
Hyrule Field is foolish was one of them.
Grotto hint.
I blinked.
Other Hyrule Castle, Hyrule Field, and Dodongo's Cavern.
You didn't blink, Jax. West0pher dropped a frame.
Oh.
West0pher's like, is that a nut upgrade? Maybe. Not going for it.
Care? No.
Gonna hand in that letter.
Yeah, the River Grotto is completely accessible as an adult. You can just walk in, climb the ladder, done.
Yeah.
As a child, you do need bombs, but it's called the Sphere Zero Grotto because you can just walk in there as an adult with nothing. However, nothing else in that area is in logic with nothing, so it can be kind of isolated otherwise. So if you can get there as a child and do the rest of it, so much the better.
Yep.
Oh.
Icy Water's still dead.
Or the second round of baby Dekus. Is One-Shot gonna let you see baby Dekus?
He's gonna let them, like, group hug him.
Yeah, let's go! Get them.
They're worshipping him like a deity.
Having hovers nice and early like this.
I suppose if you...
Honestly, the early Zora's River is not bad because that's Sphere Zero Grotto. Also, you're looking at, if you have a early Iron Boots or Scale, it's a really good way to get into, it's a good way to just get some checks while you're walking towards the forest, Kakiri Forest as an adult. And also, there often will be in logic soon. So, it's not bad.
West0pher might have been able to 2-dive that going from the other direction, but either way manages to get all of the rupees. Yeah, this is really interesting because just the other night I was listening, or reading rather, a bunch of, the top 64 runners just kind of trashing on Adult River. And
I like Adult River.
Also, if you have a screwed up time of day, it's silly. There were a bunch of plays I think of as, well, I fucked up my time of day. What do you do now?
Yes, baseball. Ocarina of Time is Serenade. We have not seen that hint, but for anyone joining us, Field is foolish, and we have a hinted prelude on Burning Cack.
Cack. Yep.
So by our great powers of deduction, we have been
are-
able to determine
We
their
are
fate is
detectives.
minute.
Where do they go from here? There's Ice Cavern, there's GTG, there's Crossing the Spirit, except for the Lens and Magic.
Did One-Shot not do...
One-Shot doesn't have letter. I think One-Shot was saving Kokiri's sword chest for the Deku part.
Yep.
Which...
might be punishing.
Might be punishing.
Hard to say yet. Ooh, let's grab this hint first.
Yeah, only time will tell how badly you need to get here, but
yeah,
hey!
Thanks, game!
Thanks, game, we knew that. But One-Shot is gonna be going to ice, you know, so...
yeah.
Eventually, he needs that letter, but that other bottle just kind of saves him the trouble of having to turn it in. Just also gives the disadvantage of not being able to unfreeze King Zora.
Yeah. Which, again, we don't know how much that matters.
Yep.
Thanks, game! There's the other DC foolish hint. Man, the Zora's Domain and Fountain area just have, like, these spare hints that we already know.
Yeah, what don't we know, though? I mean, we're missing one sometimes hint in one path?
I believe so.
Yep.
Yeah, so there's not much we're missing. Yeah, so something about ice. I think we're gonna be seeing Jabu and ice around the same time.
Yeah, I don't hate this Jabu dip, to be totally honest. You know you have to do it anyway. It's not going to be hinted foolish, so you're going to be doing Rang chest anyway.
Yeah,
so...
the only thing is if that last sometimes it is the Rang, and it'll feel a little silly, but
yeah,
not like you can just unwind time there, you know.
Well, right.
At least One-Shot will be picking up his bomb bag.
Yep.
Yes.
Which will be really nice going into ice.
Yeah. Also, as a note, this means the early hover boots means that all of these checks are in logic as an adult.
Gotta love those stingers.
Bigger undead. Duplicate.
So, no new info there. Dang. I wonder if One-Shot checks the upper river hint. West0pher passed it by.
Well, he had to because he had a chicken.
Yes, there is no really good way to do that. When you're doing chicken into domain.
It might be another repeat hint, or I could be wrong, and I'd rather be wrong.
It'd be interesting, but we'll see. Yep, we're gonna see this hint. Let's take a look. No, Poti.
Well, I'm not wrong.
Honestly, you kind of wish both of those are back of lake hints because...
you know it.
Where are you... Oh, setting up. I always forget that.
Yeah, you get the angle off of this. So when you're trying to do this hover boots entry, you can get the angle off of that water.
I still find, like, going in from the right side a little bit faster.
I find it a little easier, but there's setups work for different people.
Yep. Like, whatever works for you.
Again, one of the things I've said is that you push fingerprint runners by their KZ skips.
Oh, West0pher. Oh,
that's a big chest.
That's a big chest.
Let's see what it is.
Is this the big brain play?
Oh. He doesn't seem to be happy with that, but at least...
I mean, that's nice, though.
That's interesting, because that's a way you can get here in logic.
Yeah, like, as much as you want progression item, finding a scale is so nice.
Yeah. Yeah, there's like several different steps for KC, and then everyone has their like their own little like individual bits of nuances in how they approach them.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, it's very variant. That's one where there's so many variants.
Yep.
Because it's pretty. It's the same thing with B1 skip. At B1 skip, there tends to be like there is one that is the base and then the variants on it. Whereas KC skip,
Well, we're getting a Lake Hylia dip here.
I think that though, like I mean, you need to setting up here early is actually really good.
Mm-hmm.
If you don't know when you're getting long shot, you want to have that if you have to have a fire dip, because that's the one thing that can really
if you have to have a fire dip. Like, we're not dipping fire when we have a wallet, our bombs, a hook shot, and our hammer.
Yeah. We don't have a strength yet. We can't get to that area in fire.
That's
yet.
probably what's in fire.
Well, it has to be the front of fire.
The early part of fire is not strength locked.
Yeah, I mean, I wouldn't be unhappy about that. Walk in, grab my strength, head over to forest.
Ace is also great for skulls, which these runners should be collecting up to 20. We didn't get a 20 hint yet.
Indeed.
Yeah, because I don't think that One-Shot did a night cack at all, so he didn't get the big drop you get there as a child. Mm-hmm. But again, we don't have Sun Song. We don't have Sun Song. We only saw it from the Skull Children.
Yeah. So
well, Ice, welcome in, Kalo. Ice is actually path to Baronade. In fact, this is actually not a bad place. This is a pretty okay place. Also, DC is the Nagas Cavern is foolish, so there's a good reason to not do it right now.
Yep.
So, West0pher, I believe, has pretty bad time of day for taking the owl back. Do you think we see Valley?
No. It's actually nearing daytime.
Oh, I thought it was nearing nighttime. Never mind. I wasn't paying attention, clearly.
He came in that night.
What was that shield about, though?
Ooh.
Roar's Wind. Not path, but really nice.
Yep. Yeah, no magic yet, unfortunately, but
can't be used, sadly.
Well, we do know we're gonna be going into Stone Shadow, so we're getting magic, right?
Oh, definitely. Definitely. For anyone coming in, we are just speculating about an oops all dungeons, meaning we have to go into all of the stone dungeons for items. We don't know that yet. We do know we have to go into stone water.
Yes, we are enjoying some baseless speculation.
This might be the item here for Path.
I just hope it's Requiem. I hope this is a garbage item.
I would ask you for email, but the answer is that we hurt them.
Yes.
Boomerang!
Boomerang.
There we go.
Please. Oh, that's gonna be really smooth when One-Shot gets that Bruto's letter, but...
Yep.
Or when West0pher rushes Ice.
Yeah, that is really boring.
Well, West0pher is going to, West0pher has already been to, West0pher has already been to Jabu, so it's not going to be smooth because he has a double dip. By definition, it's not
Someone
smooth.
put the banana in the freezer.
Smoothie time.
They wanted banana yogurt.
Okay, so bailing on that jump because it's not happening. Letter is in Kakiri's sword chest, and One-Shot's done everything else in Yoga's done everything else in Forest. So.
Oh, with that minuet, I should have just had like a bowl of ice cream. But I don't have one.
Yeah, that's my joke. Is that whenever you get vanilla stuff, I was like, oh, time to bring out the ice cream.
Vanilla ice cream in my freezer.
I actually have some too.
I need to learn that setup for that.
Yeah, I was just like, oh, I don't see that one very often.
That one looks nice. I've seen a lot. There seems to be a variant on the more traditional speedrun strat of doing 4 more or less perfect side hops.
Mm-hmm.
I don't do 4 more or less perfect side hops. My hands suck.
Found you bowling dead.
So
Absolutely dead.
yeah, so it's not as perfect, but if it's really consistent, because I use an ESS, I use the backup setup, and it's not as consistent as I'd like it to be, because again, hands suck.
Still need those damn iron boots, and they could be in GTG.
Need iron boots? What?
We got a
To get
horse.
to the water temple.
You have a scale, get another scale.
But we don't have a long shot.
Get a long shot.
Where?
I don't know, somewhere? I'm not the long shot dispenser.
So it probably was for that. Yeah, it was for the rank for sure.
Oh,
and
there's
Requiem.
Requiem.
Requiem. So that path to Rova could really be Runo's letter.
Mm-hmm. Could be.
Hopefully we might.
Makes sense.
Please go back to Kiri's sword chest, one shot, please.
Yeah. One shot
Okay,
will
Kiri's
get
sword
back there
chest.
eventually. It's just when. Which could be pretty bad depending on where water items are, and if, you know, as we're expecting, Kokiri's sword is just in water.
Yeah, I don't like saying solves the path ever. Because solving the path, quote unquote, means that you have some sort of like you know it for sure. I don't like saying that ever because there's almost always like more than one interpretation of your path, particularly when you have.
Well, there's fire arrows on 10
That
skulls.
could also be our
That
path.
could be a path to Rova.
Makes sense. We were just missing a
Often
magic.
fire-locked. So it could mean that Requiem is logical access. It could mean there's something on child side. It often means that so Spirit Key logic activated. If you have literally any any keys on the child side, you need Requiem to complete it by the game. And we finally found path hint, Death Mountain Crater to Phantom Ganon.
There's Yell. That just puts a lot of things into logic now.
So no, it is not to get to. It is not just to access as a.
Oh,
you
wait.
need to be able to cross to get there. Because
Yep.
the job is out of logic.
Yep, you have to actually cross there, which means we're missing
Which means we
magic
are missing
and
a
lens
magic and a
logic.
letter. We're missing a magic and a lens before we go across.
Yep.
This is great. If you see a lens, then you know that you are not.
So they're likely to be in GTG. Oh, yeah, basically in GTG.
GTG is not a bad spot.
Our last path was Crater to Phantom Ganon, and all we got there was Epona's.
Yep, horse. Yeah, I'm reversing here.
And it looks like West0pher is just going to clean out DC.
There is probably a strength 1 in the Gerudo area.
Yep.
I was thinking big pose, but
Potentially, there's so much in the Gerudo area right now that I want to see that.
yeah.
And I'm standing here. If I'm one shot, I'm standing here.
Yeah. Especially with those hovers, like, you can basically full clear all of this. You can't do the strength 2 blocks, but
I'm
everything
thinking.
but strength and the toilet.
Yeah, I'm thinking that GTG is just loaded this seed.
And we
Camera
also
rocks.
have the potential Song of Time to Twin Rova.
mm-hmm.
Well,
So
if
that
it's
there-
Hammer
we
Rocks,
had
I'm
a-
blaming Alex and I for this.
No, you don't have to do that. But the Song of Time to Twin Rova, we also have this kind of like horse to Phantom Ganon. If that really is our first logical strength upgrade, we could be looking at just a Song of Time locked for strength upgrade in GG.
Yep.
That could just be both of those dang paths.
Yep. Could be.
How many commands seed?
Hey, Jimbo.
Looming.
We have to
seed
go into
looms.
Stone Water to get the Kokiri sword, I think.
Yeah, the seed is looming. There is some indication that we might need to go into. We have to go into at least one of our stone dungeons. There's some looming around the others. Also, yeah, our stone DC is our medallion DC is foolish.
Mm-hmm.
Yep, but also it's not AD. It just there's something
Looks like AD.
something's weird here. Hey, that's a big chest on the top of fortress.
Yep. Oh no.
Ooh, one shot's
shot,
been a bad
please.
boy. He's been arrested again.
Crimes.
He's a smooth criminal.
Okay.
No, do I sound funny, Jimbo? I'm closer to my mic.
Oh my
Shit,
gosh, we
missed
got
1
all the way
hour.
to an hour without noticing. There's too many things going on here. So yeah, hey, these are some awesome runners here. Awesome runners going on here with One Shot and getting into GTG area, and West0pher picking up the first medallion at about the 1 hour mark. Going clearing out DC. Hey, trackers. Our trackers have been doing an awesome job. So if you thank you to our trackers, West0pher and Baseball. Thank you to Baseball as well. Hey, who do we have to blame for this scene?
I think
Ginger.
it's also Baseball.
Ginger.
Oh no, it's Ginger. Ginger, why are you awake?
And why are we not? Why is there so few skulls required? And yeah, commentators, we're having a great time here. Everyone working here is doing a great job, and we're all volunteers. So hey, if you like what we do, give us a follow. And definitely give our runners a follow. They've been doing so well throughout the entire challenge gap, and it's been going on a while. So reward them for their hard work and scheduling.
Oh, and if you want to volunteer, it is available.
Yeah.
We can always
come
use the
join
extra
us.
hands. Join us.
One shot's rushing. Hey, T-Riz, he rushed ice.
Yep,
T-Riz,
One Shot has already been through Ice Cavern.
Ice has already been rushed.
West0pher is going to be rushing ice soon as well.
Did we actually put the volunteer thing in here? Not yet.
Oh
Ice
yeah,
is
definitely.
Requiem and Boomerang. Also, dang.
1920.
Very
Wow.
casually getting that. That's like 260s and then 18
Very
100s.
That was nice.
Sadly did not pay off though.
Rewarded for it, but looked really good.
I mean, you gotta have that swag.
1920, that's beautiful.
But yeah,
Okay,
we
so
have
we're
all
gonna see
kinds
this
of
big-
volunteer opportunities.
Yeah, we're gonna be seeing this big chest One Shot. That'll be awesome.
I do like his choice of music.
Yeah.
And see what's on the big boy, what's on the fatty. It is? Of course!
Alright, we can cross. Great, great.
No, we just
Beautiful.
need magic left.
Alright,
Bless.
so ZL, we have
So
we are
close.
one halfway to ZL.
Yep.
We're getting there.
Magic's either in Valley or in GTG.
Our magic is probably in this very first room here. Like, enjoy.
Oh.
Right there.
Two!
That 2 big chests in the front here.
Okay,
Hey.
not logic, but nice to have.
Large Stabatha.
Yeah, when you haven't...
And
Oh,
shot.
alright. At least that has been answered quickly.
Mhm. Okay, so yeah, the Horse of Phantom Ganon. So if we are going to have any kind of strength around here... yeah, strength has to be... yeah, so strength has to be behind Horse, strength has to be over... here.
Or on big post.
There's a key. Here's the key.
Or on Big Pose, I think you're right with that, yes. But hey, your spawn is in Big Pose.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, when I say over here, I mean just in the general Gerudo area. Like, Fortress, GTG, and Adult Side Valley are all kind of equally locked.
Yeah, a lot of things are horse-locked.
Nay.
Including all of Ice Cavern, but we don't care about that.
Of course not. Logic's just a suggestion.
Logic is Logic is I love Logic. I love the screaming noise it makes as I break it in half.
Ouch.
Wonder what Douglas Adams would have to say about that edit.
Another reference I don't get. Yay.
Go get
Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy.
You'd enjoy it.
Okay.
It's pretty funny. It's good times.
Hello, big chest.
Ooh, big chests! Everyone
Hammerlock.
gets excited for big chests. I guess. We're gonna get another one here.
Yeah, you're right. Hitchhiker's Guide is a boomer classic.
Another key.
Yeah, that was like old for us. Like that was classic for us. But
Yeah.
But yeah, I like almost, but not exactly like T. That's pretty much
Hey!
strength. Perfect.
There we
Hey,
go.
that hammer.
The hammer that is required to get to. Okay, so
Hammer
Yeah,
also a
double.
potential path again.
yep.
Everything
so
in
would I ever
Kokiri
say-
Forest is path.
So so did I say something about don't be too quick to call a path solved? Because we have 2 path possibilities here. Potentially 3.
So funny.
Well, the one in Kakariko, I think it was pretty obvious.
Oh, big chest.
Because we still don't have any hide or hair of where Dins is.
Another
Puddle!
puddle.
Well,
Have we
Rush
looked really
ice.
have we looked very deep into the maze yet?
No.
We've had 2. There were 2 keys on the right side. I didn't get a very good clear look at the maze because I never get a clear look at the maze.
I already did that on the left side of the screen, Ginger. West0pher is doing it
Listen,
now.
ice is so nice we have to rush it twice.
ice is so nice we have to rush it twice. Look at the Lord Banana.
My wordplay is so nice we have to say it twice. But yes, with the GTG, like this is when we saw that potential Song of Time to Twitterova. Song of Time is GTG.
Yep.
Song of Time is GTG. Yes, it does have a couple of other uses, but it's GTG.
Or Water Temple.
It's GTG.
Could be a Water Temple too, you know.
It has a couple of other uses, but it's GTG.
But
In
we
Master
also still
Quest,
have
then
fire
it becomes
arrows.
super cracked.
Are we playing Master Quest right now?
Of course not, but I prefer Master Quest Jabu.
It's GTG.
It could also be River Chest and Water Temple.
toilet.
Watch.
Yeah.
We
Which
don't
is
have Iron
still
Boots yet.
technically GTG, but
Throw us in GTG.
We're still missing Iron Boots. Could be here though. Let's see.
Gold scale
Did I tell
through
you?
the iron boots.
Did I tell you?
One shot still missing his scale in Jabu.
Yeah, he'll have to go get that. But did I tell you?
I mean,
Iron
it just depends when One Shot does Kokiri Sword Chest, because there's a strong chance
He puts that off.
he puts that off, and
Which
that
is
other
the
scale
dumbest
is
thing to put off. Makes me really
abandoned.
sad. There's so much to do right now. Okay, so
Yeah.
we have 4 keys, 2 are on the right, so this is now... Now we are in, you needed the... If there's a big chest back there, you needed those 2 keys on the right side to get this. I think he's heading towards the chest.
Big chest?
It looks
Yep.
like there's... I would be going this direction if there wasn't a big chest back there that I peeked from the other side, and there would be. Glitchlesses look great, yes.
Yeah,
true.
the
It's half the
glitchless
reason-
ice jumps are so good. Oh.
Memes are always in logic.
We're
Guess
going
we'll
back
be
into the
peeking
valley now.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
And
Well, I did
West0pher
see-
through ice.
I did say GTG was loaded earlier.
Oh yeah. it
And
definitely-
loaded it was.
Yes, we came out with the path to... With our path to Phantom Cannon. We came out with...
A scale.
One shot. We came out with the scale, which hopefully, please, 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 God, go to Kiri Sword Chest. It would be really sad if you didn't go to Kiri Sword Chest. It'd make me really, really sad. But
That's also the first logical scale too.
yes.
Yep, because you need to... We still don't have magic. I wouldn't be too surprised to see that out here.
Magic could be back in Forest, actually.
Could be.
I don't think he did. No.
That's fine.
Actually, I'm wrong. I'm dumb.
I have no idea what that was, but apparently One Shot thought it was nothing, so I'm gonna go with it was
like
nothing.
a Deku Nut. I thought I saw a brown, round, yellow stripe.
Yeah, it does look like nuts. Oh, Bolero is on
Prelude.
Prelude, huh?
Prelude.
Yeah,
And that is our last sometimes hint.
Yes. One Shot's headed over to finish off what he started out in Forest, which makes sense to me.
Yep.
I think probably
showing us something new here.
Thought here. Go finish off your Doggo's Cavern, and then when you go back child, you can snag that later cutscene when you do that.
King Weep is dead.
Yeah, nothing of interest on King Zora.
Should have left him frozen, like fish sticks.
But you want to unfreeze fish sticks.
In the oven.
What else is Bluefire?
What?
Well, he's not in the oven though.
No.
All right. No, yeah.
You lost me.
Yes, we can take half. We can take half of a nap.
It's okay. I needed a full nap anyways.
One Shot
Going for
only
the skull.
has 4 hearts.
4 hearts is I mean, it's doable, but
I'm just surprised by the difference. Like,
just
I realize it's only
to
6,
fight Salt and Pepper.
yeah, that's the one thing is like that is true. Like when you get to there's some late game stuff where you have 1 hit, you are going to Oko. But on the other hand, the thing that you'd be looking at here is that I think you're counting on still doing enough non-peekable checks that you're going to be picking up a little more health, and you'll get out of the Oko. You get out of Oko range. Oh, I love this peak. This is a great peak.
Key.
Yeah.
I think Phantom Ganon just left one of his keys under the mat.
Yeah, you just need to have. I mean, the keys are in the dungeon. That's where you need to find them to continue in the dungeon.
These keys are in, chest size matches contents. Like we have, it's like those really bad Haida keys where it's totally obvious.
Oh yeah, like the plastic rocks that are really really plasticky.
Yep. Let's see.
I would put I would get a key dish that looked like one of the spell chests for keys. That'd be a pretty cool key dish actually.
Sir Nyquil, Rudo's letter, as Chad is telling you, was in Kokiri's sword chest, which West0pher did, and One Shot did not. We're expecting One Shot to do it when going through Deku, but it does lock the other scale, so West0pher kind of has an advantage as he's headed into GTG, which is where the other scale is, so he will be able to go through water.
As long as that Kokiri sword is not in
the central
pillar.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it isn't because Iron Boots are DLC.
Let's see about that.
Listen, I did not spend the time drawing this for that to be wrong.
I mean, we'll see. It just depends on the key logic, and depending on where the end is.
His key layout with the central pillar. Central pillar is one of the unlocked checks in water. It does not have any key layout or key logic. It's key layout.
Provided you have a bow or a fire source.
Yes.
Because you can use a key on it, but you can also just light the torch.
Of course.
Yes, but that's part of the whole locked to unlocked part of it. It is considered one of the unlocked checks. Oh, that would be a really weird edge case. It hard locked all of your bows and fire sources.
It's less confusing than Master Quest Water, that's for sure.
Again, are we talking about Master Quest? We're just talking about weird edge cases here. The other time I played Master Quest, I was not told it was on until I walked into the dungeon, and I was like, thank.
No, we must have Master Quest standard settings for a tournament.
What's the like worst thing we could find in Forest Temple here?
Worst thing find in Forest Temple? Worst thing, worst thing versus most unlikely thing.
Dins.
Most likely thing. Dins? We know that magic's around here somewhere,
Magic.
so yeah, Dins.
I'd just say magic.
Magic is like...
Yeah, but we know magic is
It
somewhere
is. It is
early
somewhere
because
around
of
here.
crossing.
And honestly, magic is likely.
It's more likely magic, and I don't think it's likely to be Dins just because that cack path.
The cack path can easily be... I don't know, it can't be. We haven't finished out everything at cack yet.
Yeah, we haven't. And that's been our only fire source so far.
Yeah. That's a good point. It could be hard locked behind In Spirit. I think it's probably In Spirit, but...
Yeah.
Or it could be
Renzo,
in the toilet!
West0pher has not completed any dungeons. He
for
did go
Jack-
up to the
Jack's
ring
Cavern.
chest in Jabu.
They did August Cavern.
Yes, but that's... Sorry, they were asking about things that haven't been completed.
Yeah. But yes, no, he's not... He did not dip Forest, so he's gonna be starting from scratch in Forest. Wes is gonna be doing
Yeah, we missed the first pot, unfortunately, and
that does throw off your rhythm, yeah.
Yep.
Are we gonna get the gamer shot from one
he's
shot?
He's thinking about it. He's failing, which we know is a totally fine play.
Yep.
Like, we know that that's okay, but like that's pretty risky. That's really risky.
I'm sure
you have this entire complex of like Epona's bow, everything that's like blocking your entire seed.
Yeah. I'm sure West0pher's thought process here is, okay, Epona locks all of this, let's just see what's in GTG.
Right, that one shot did make the gamer shot.
Which is just it's a cycle skip. It's
So
like
West0pher,
a quarter cycle skip.
Gonna be really excited about all of these big chests he's about to find.
Yeah.
And a big
Speaking
chest,
of which,
course. Boss key hanging out here.
We do need
There's
that.
always a big chest here.
Oh yes, the green poe blackbush.
Yep. That also means that our last chest in the basement is another item.
Yes.
T-Riz. Gamershot013. Yes, T-Riz.
Yeah, GTG had quite a bit of stuff, and again, that is the logical first strength. And if we don't see another strength somewhere in the forest, behind forest, lax area, we might end up in fire. There's not much else that's single strength locked.
Off topic, but I wonder if T-Riz would rush Master Quest Ice.
You don't play Zane.
But T-Riz retired.
He just wanted to perform for us.
T-Riz is rushing Blanco.
So true.
Anyway, we're looking at again, like, unfortunately, that was a not actually logical required item there that Wes is taking a look at, because those two keys would have locked it.
Oh no, West0pher is gonna get super excited over that big chest and only be disappointed.
Yeah.
Honestly, if you've been playing CSMC long enough, you have to just temper yourself. You just have to modulate your expectations. It's like, oh yeah, this one? Yeah, that's definitely the Stone of Agony. Yep, that's no value. That's neighbor's love. That's not what I want today.
They already
You'd be pleasantly surprised when you get something that you actually need.
Well,
They already
depending
picked
on if it's in a path hit location.
Well, yeah, but that doesn't mean anything.
Yes, it does.
Useless items can be anywhere they want to be.
Of course. Yes, we could blame the seed roller. Blame Ginger.
Listen, I don't see any statues being pushed. It's not really a blame Ginger seed.
Yeah, unfortunately, we probably won't see that. Magic is pretty early. It's probably... Have we seen 10 Skulls?
10 Skulls was the fire.
Oh, that's right. Fire arrows.
That was fire arrows. Hey, another
Oh.
large chest here in
Ooh.
Forest.
Maybe the
Shotgun?
magic then.
Yeah, the magic is probably... is not unlikely.
No!
Ah, bomb bag.
Bomb bag. What?
Again, anything could be... Again,
Child
useless
Goron.
item. Actually, thinking about this, we have no path to DC.
Mm-hmm.
That's the...
It could be on hot
the
water.
strength isn't locked, the hook shots aren't locked, the bow
Yeah.
isn't locked.
I don't think that's
The
bomb
bows aren't
locked.
locked. So we can just get... We can just get either of those bomb bags. Those bomb bags are equally in logic. Done.
Magic on PG? Maybe.
Possible.
Classic.
It
But
could
again, we're not as interested in magic, we're just in strength right now.
We got strength, see?
Yeah, but we still need a second strength.
How do you
Of course.
intend to move that block in spirit, though?
You don't. You get underneath it.
West0pher rethinking some life choices there after grabbing Nehru's. Alright, come on, one shot. Show us a good Phantom Ganon.
No, it's not the hammer of strength 2. We're looking at
Nice.
horse to Phantom Ganon, and that is the horse to the strength upgrade.
Yep.
So that
And
strength upgrade is our first strength upgrade.
Give us
Yeah.
some magic. Or
Which
something.
Deep Fire
No.
is
Deep fire, yeah.
back on the table, yeah.
Deep fire, water.
Deep fire.
Like, there's not much else that's single strength locked. Like, I think I'm feeling fire. Fire for the irons?
Cook some pizza pasta.
What?
Some pasta in the oven.
What?
That's the fire temple.
Water makes sense, but we can't really do anything there right now.
What?
What?
I'm sorry. Apparently my brain just cannot process, like, half of whatever Lee is saying. I'm so sorry, Lee.
That's okay.
Just...
I'm never high.
Sometimes this happens. Like, have you ever had a coworker come up to you, say something, and then you just don't process it?
Mm-hmm.
It's the
All
worst.
the time.
Yep.
I am always like, oh, a minute later, oh, I finally figured out what you said to me.
Every time they talk to me about my kettle is on, I'm just like, do you realize I can't hear a damn thing you're saying?
Yeah, like,
I don't want to hear a damn thing you're saying, but also I can't hear a damn thing you're saying.
does it look like I'm actually able to listen to you right now? Because let me tell you, my brain not working.
All I hear is...
Oh, we're getting the Metagoron hit. Sweet.
My brain went brrrr. 30
There!
still dead.
There's no hints left. Why are we so excited?
Now we know that 30 Skulls is dead.
We knew 30 Souls was dead.
Yeah, we did get that hint in Kokiri Storms.
I see. Oh, yeah.
Yep, we are done with all of our hints. We
might
know
not be
where
done
all
with
of
their
our
hints.
songs are.
We're done with the hints. Oh, check it. Double checking with this.
I mean, this makes sense. It's Hammer.
This makes
Still.
sense. Hammer locked.
There's that gold scale for West0pher.
Do
Where
the
does it
Eye
go
Bruiser
from
DLC,
here?
West. You can do this. I believe in you. Make me happy.
Alright, one shot. Are you gonna go Stonefire?
How could I be asleep at the mic if I'm talking and awake?
Sleep talking.
Well, that's
I'm a
awfully
terrible
awake
sleep
for sleep
talker.
talking.
I've definitely never fallen asleep doing comms or tracking.
Nope, never.
Never.
Gold scale water is definitely risky. We can definitely go through that.
It's not risky. It's a 10%
I mean-
chance of it is like a 10% chance of failure. There you have everything else, literally everything else you need.
Oh no, the whole world has become InfoWars.
It's not bad. I think it's a good play. Like,
Let's see what's in this chest.
if you just walk in and the map chest is the Kagiri sword, and you walk out.
Well, what if it's not?
Yeah,
Then it's
but
not.
That is not, but when are you closer to Water Temple than West is right now?
Well, I mean, if you go complete all of your dungeons, you'll get Serenade and can be close
True.
again, but...
But you need to go to water
Ooh.
to do that.
Now we just need to see, like, Alex Jones dressed up like Link
We do not.
and shouting
Yeah.
at the top
We
of
do
his
not.
lungs.
We do not. We are,
We kind of have Furor's Wind,
we have Thor's Wind, yeah.
But no
true.
magic.
but no magic.
Also,
Ooh, I don't think we've seen this.
Have we seen?
No.
It's not.
Yeah, we do not need to talk about that. Hyrule Castle, cool.
It's still foolish.
It's so foolish.
Yeah, sure thing.
I think
Oh.
that, yeah. I think that we're gonna see one shot finish off PC in a go mode sort of fashion. Hey, keep praised of West0pher and one shot's process. I'm gonna go refill this beer.
Yeah.
Well, we'll get to see what's on Lax after this.
Yeah, and West0pher is going to show us a couple new checks here. The fish not playing nicely. Gonna have to cast again.
And the fish has not been liking him today. In fact, this
There
whole
we go.
game seems to be conspiring against him. I think we cursed him.
There we go, big fish. Yeah, Frog Stew is dead.
Ooh, he's casting it again.
Sure.
Never mind. I think it was just a mispress. Ooh, for dead Big Goron, by
For
the
our
way.
dead big Goron.
Well, if
Dang.
it were eye drops, it would have been even better. Because then we could just leave him blind.
Okay, beer refilled. Iron's unlocked. Yeah, iron's unlocked is possible. Like,
Yep. Because completion of both dungeons isn't logic.
Is West0pher probably will have some okay time of day here, hiking out for Shoot the Sun, right? After climbing
looking
up.
on it, yeah.
Very close.
Yeah, it looks like the moon's
Checking
starting to
it.
set.
Come on, Sam. Where are you, Sam? Is he stuck on the roof again?
Typically, if you can't find him walking, he's gonna run out and shoot the sun daytime. Oh well.
Oh my
shoot.
god, he's stuck on the roof again. Wait, is he
Yeah.
stuck on the roof again?
Just
Oh,
climb
no.
at this point. Come on, West0pher.
Oh, there he is!
There he is.
He escaped.
Honestly, you can kite out to the far side of the roof. Yeah, you might want to bring your mic down a little, pull it back. But yeah,
A logical...
we actually have a logical laptop?
Well, it's not quite logical. We're still missing magic to get
Yep.
ZL to make this fully logical, but...
Mm-mm.
Oh, wait. No, we don't need... Yeah, we
Yeah,
do.
we do.
Never mind.
Yeah,
For
no,
lens
it's
crossing.
logical.
But
Lens
it's
crossing.
almost logical.
It's like just off logical.
Just missing one item, which is most likely most likely on Lax, or on Epona, on Big Post.
That's still a little bit scale, unless the other scale it does not. The
gold scale was in Jabu Jabu.
Yeah, Inko's right.
No, yeah, you're right. You're getting to the scale.
Yeah.
You're right. You're right.
Yep.
Scale X memory, not the letter turn in. You're right. Inko's right. No, so we can't do that. That isn't logic. It just doesn't mean anything.
True.
All right, West0pher winning my heart here. Gold scale water, do it.
And one shot. Going child by the looks of it. Oh, no.
Setting the time of day.
Oh, setting time of day for Dompe. Yeah.
Dompe, skull, love it, love it.
Probably. Do we know that it's Vanilla Sunsong? I believe. I have that right.
Yes, we do know that.
It has to.
Yeah.
Because we know where all the other songs are.
Yeah, and this is definitely one of the reasons you would finish off your delightful 20 rupees to finish off that DC right then, just so you can do lax when you go child. Well, hopefully we'll finish off Kakiri Forest so we can just be like, oh, well, damn, it was here the entire time.
Yeah, that could end up being okay for one shot.
Would have been tempted to dip.
Yeah. Oh no. West0pher, please. I hate these guys.
I wonder what his plan. Oh, the chest and well.
Yep.
Which is not magic. Or it's not first magic.
Yeah, I don't think One Shot did Bomb Shoot Bowling yet, so probably going to be seeing that here.
From his side, yeah.
Yeah. Well, Stonefire is a logical play here, but very hard to get in there as a child. I would say going for the item that you know is there in well is definitely doable. Maybe looking at some of the cleanup in Lost Woods and the Dompe digging and doing, just generally, and then hopefully doing Kakiri Sword Chest. Fingers crossed. This is a great time. This would be an amazing time to do it because you just go in, walk in, finish up job, and be done.
Who's ready for some clam chowder?
No.
Small key.
At least we have keys now.
I really enjoy clams personally, so.
Oh. Yeah, I don't think my body can handle clam chowder anymore.
Clams are good. Clams are good. Just. And we've got like interesting stuff happening, so keep the.
Yes, Warren, you should eat dinner. It's very important.
It's good.
Always good.
We'll be able to finish off Graveyard here, which is nice.
Yeah, Sunsong, do a flame storage, and grab the Sunsong grave.
And Dompe digging.
And yeah, Dompe grave digging. It's 4 stacks of quick succession, very nice. And also the Sunsong means you're gonna have a. You'll be able to change your time of day easier. Yeah, okay, one of the pain points of gold scale water. Oh, actually, getting this skull, that's unusual.
Just in case. Ooh.
And,
stick burnt out.
Shoot.
Yeah.
That door is like the worst door in this game.
Every time. So I live in an old house, and I have this thing where, for whatever reason, the lock on my door turns opposite the direction that
we've talked about this.
But the door handle turns the right direction. The correct direction. So I always break my door. And that's pretty much this door. This door is that door where you can't figure out how it works, and then you're like, oh, I dropped my keys in the meantime. Great.
Nothing in here, sadly. Just a bunch of couch cash.
Still, good to get it done. Because at the moment we have fire arrows and a bow, but no magic.
Indeed. There's the big chest.
So that's behind strength. Not behind, yeah, not behind,
Song of Time?
Song of Time, not behind the, Iron Boots. Because again, Iron Boots are DLC. Told you.
But we don't need to finish off this for Morpha. Oh, that's another small key. Hasn't really beaten anything in Water Temple so far, or at least nothing that's
there's
gold scale.
4 items. There's 4 items, and you just don't hit you don't hit up item density very fast, period, in water, with no matter what route you do, because there isn't item density in Water Temple.
Just bombs, I think, on Dompe digging.
There are chests in Water Temple, but item density? Yes.
Yeah, something has to be in water, and I wouldn't be too surprised if it was Kokiri sword in the river chest. Like, totally honestly.
Well, there's
that Song
still
of Time
Morpha, and there's the whole DL loop. I guess we're doing DL loop today.
Yes, the Dark Lake loop does include the river chest, and it's easier to go that direction to. Most people find it easier to go that direction to get the dragon with gold skill. You can go from the bottom with a bomb shoe drop, but it is a little easier to do a shot from the above with a bow. However, if you're looking at this, sorry, I just lost my train of thought. But I think what Belle's point is that we have another path hit that does involve Song of Time. So having a item on the river chest would be pretty sensible.
So like what I said earlier.
It also, yeah, hey, I say it means GTG is always, we still had to go to GTG, mate. It's not been for Song of Time logic.
And that wraps up goals for one shot, so we will see what is on 20.
Oh, this will be spicy.
Yeah, 20 will be interesting, because both Song of Time and Fire Arrows are kind of...
This room with hovers is so nice.
I love that room with hovers. That's an amazing room with hovers.
Hey, there's that magic.
Magic, see? Sometimes it's easy.
So, we kind of have, again, pretty much all of our Kokiri and Kakariko paths to Twinrova are paths to Twinrova, as far as we have seen.
Yes.
All of the potentials have paid out in some way, so I don't think we will ever be able to figure out. We might be able to rule out the fire arrows at some point, but...
Yeah, the fire arrows are the one thing that we're going to be able to rule out. Sometime, probably as well, honestly. We'll be able to see that very shortly on West Side. Yeah, Pono locks the entire seed is correct, but why do you care, Rush Ice?
Exactly.
Chase. I don't think there was anything on
nope.
Dark Link.
Rush Ice, Reverse Wasteland.
Rush Ice, Reverse Wasteland, and Dip Well. But we'll get to see what's on the bottom here.
Is River
Rush River. Ah! There's the last bomb bag!
Great.
Oh, nope. We have, a large chest in the river.
Is it too late to call it? Oh, wait. What was in Well before?
We had a bottle in bottom of the well. And there's Kokiri.
But we also had one in GTG, so I'd say...
Not important, yeah. Is that a...
That's
Central
small.
Pillar doesn't matter, I told you. I told you. I told you.
Was that our fourth item, too?
Yes.
Okay.
Central Pillar's a key.
Do you...
Morpha's almost always a key. That's, like, an undeniable fact.
Having Boss Key here, having the water at the right level, I'm a little surprised West0pher didn't just opt to beat Morpha and do Shoot the Sun.
Why? I also don't think One Shot... Yeah, and I also don't think One Shot is in trouble. He's a whole forest temple ahead. He is at the right age to pick up his Riddler's letter. He probably knows that. I'm assuming he knows that. And yes, of course, if he abandons the Kokiri Sword Chest, it's all over. But yes, if I he's currently standing on top of a big chest.
Big chest.
And whenever
light arrows!
Yeah,
so it's not throwing. I'm wrong.
You're always wrong. Well, that was great. Also, he's gonna go do Spirit, which needs to get done.
Yep, and this will give us more answers.
Yeah, because also without Strength 2, doing Child Spirit's amazing.
Yeah, this is just, it's unfortunate for One-Shot because we know that there was kind of an easy path to being able to do all of your child checks in one fell swoop, which we'll see West0pher do. And at this point, that, honestly, another Strength or Mirror Shield being in Deku Tree kind of intensifies.
Opponent's song was on Bolero, so pretty early accessible.
Very early.
I need to step away for a minute.
Gotcha.
Alright. We'll hold down the fort.
Absolutely. You guys held to the fort while I just refill my drinks, so... Alright, small key. Kakiri's sword is Longshot locked.
Indeed.
Yeah, I wasn't choosing the keys.
And Song of Time locked, I think.
It was definitely Song of Time locked. So yes, that was so potentially there's something to, as Mel was implying, there was something, you know, if you're looking at potentially Kakiri's sword to Twin Rova, you can be looking at Kakiri's sword to Twin Rova, you can be looking at something that's important inside of Deku Tree. Hello, large chest. What do you have for us? Hi, Silver
Strength 2. Pride Pod.
Oh god, one second. I need Strength 3. Yoshi, where are you when I need you? Everyone get your silver gauntlets in chat while I cry over Spirit Key logic.
Well, I mean, we already have a fire source and magic, so
yes.
This should all be logically all in logic now.
We are not in Noma. We don't have Mirror Shield.
Tiny chest. I'm just missing a Mirror Shield. It's likely in Deku Tree or something.
Yeah, Deku Tree seems likely.
Well, it's definitely been a convoluted
whenever you see
one.
Spirit, whenever you see Strength and Spirit, it always makes me like cry quietly inside.
Well, Spirit is magic locked.
It is.
Yeah. Because the key.
Yes. Spirit's definitely magic locked. Yep, the One-Shot plans on... One-Shot is doing minuets, so maybe we're looking at going into Kakiri.
Yep. Hopefully
it is not Longshot locked, but he plans on using Longshot to get to the boss key.
Yeah, it's much more efficient that way. He could just save a key doing that.
Yeah, it is not... It has to be a small key on the right hand to be Longshot locked.
Yep.
Which the corollary to that means that you could have your Mirror Shield on the right hand and have a small key and a mirror lock check and have it still be a Longshot lock spirit. But generally, it's a small key on the right side like check. And this thing has to almost always be the Mirror Shield. Yeah, we got that hint quite a while ago. That was a pretty early hint.
Oh, we're seeing it! We're seeing it!
Yep, One-Shot's getting this. He was just planning on doing this later.
Yep.
No worries, everybody. No need to panic. He should be well into Jabu by the time the West0pher is done with Forest.
Indeed.
Yes, Dins and Magic, Mirror Shield can do that on the right hand.
Might be getting a game 3 then.
I would love to see a game 3, but this is still too early to call. Mirror Shield is very, very... Mirror Shield only locks Twinrova, the backflip chest at the top of Spirit, and the chest near the 4 Armo statues. That's 3 checks, it's very few. And also Spirit's a light medallion, so it doesn't even lock anything extra around that. So Spirit is literally going to lock 3 things in this game as well as completion. So the Mirror Shield does not lock very much. So Mirror Shield can be almost anywhere.
Casino mode then.
Yes, if anyone else is I know Incoherent, who's been hanging on chat, is also a Link to the Past player. I started Link to the Past. I'm not very good at it. I'm acceptable at it. Ice Rod Hunt comes to mind, where there is a check that you need this object to finish the game, but that is only...
You mean Trinex?
Yes, exactly. As its only function is to defeat Trinex. In this case, Mirror Shield's only function is those 2 checks in Spirit and defeating Twinrova. Yeah, Mirror is the worst of them, I think. Except for Kokiri Sword can be pretty bad. Although Kokiri Sword I think actually one of my opinions about Zuda right now is that Pathfin's balances closed Deku extremely well. Like, I think that it allows for the benefit of closed Deku in that you're not always jumping into friggin' Deku 10 minutes into the seed, having to play the same seed to start with, which makes me sad. While making it so that you're not just hunting for the stupid Kokiri Sword every time.
Dad wants us to blow things up today.
Yeah, hey, that's a... Oh, I see Ginger Sunny is going over to the Wind Waker Randomizer Dark Side. Very good.
Let's go, Ginger.
More people for Haiti to say should go back to Wind Waker with him.
Oh, poor Haiti.
After
Haiti
so
got
long
his ass kicked in a fun race this weekend. It was pretty good.
He should, because he's...
New.
He's new, and he deserves to be humiliated occasionally.
So...
But yes, all of the different randos are very cool, and...
Oh! That's ZL locked, by the way.
It is, because the only way to get that without CL is by using Din's Fire.
By using Dins.
Maybe if we just reach to the pot and be like, hey, thing in the pot, could you just, like, activate this check for me? Thank you?
Oh my god.
God, Din's Fire... Okay, yeah, I'm in Shadow. Don't mind me, I'm spiritually in Shadow Temple already. I'm there. I'm here.
Really? Yeah.
I think that One-Shot's gonna finish Jabu and is going to go do water with that gold scale, and then do Deku Tree.
Oh, I
but
think
then after that, you're gonna be in Shadow.
He's checking frogs first.
Yes, absolutely. Oh yeah, Sadie, this is Stone Shadow. Sadie, are you with me here in Stone Shadow? Do you embrace Stone Shadow as I do?
I'm calling Mirror Shield in Stone Shadow. No, I don't like that. Never mind.
Let's see. Mirror Shield. What are our options for Mirror Shield?
So, Mirror Shield in Deku and Strength 2 in Deep Stone Shadow.
Well, we have Strength 2. We got Strength 2 in the Child Climb in Spirit.
Oh, I missed that.
Yep.
I'm not staring at Spirit Key logic. I'm always confused when you get to strengths that are not in the first 2 child checks in Spirit about their viability. As your Strength 2. I think my general rule of thumb is don't trust it. But I don't know that off the top of my head, so I'd have to take a look at the actual Spirit Key logic.
Or was it in...
Child Climb, first room. After the first key. So I think
my understanding is that room is fully in logic as long as you have a range weapon for both ages.
Okay.
You don't need to be able to actually access it in both ages.
Okay.
Like, it's not strength 3 or anything, but...
Okay, chocolate first you check, yeah. First key, slingshot, boomerang, bow or hookshot or bomb bag. Yep.
Yep.
Yes. Exactly, because you can't do the, it doesn't have subtractive logic, it only has additive logic.
Yep.
So, yeah, so that can be our logical strength too, which is, my brain. No, I don't like it. We have another thing. Things we don't like about Spirit Key Logic. That's our first episode for Spirit Key Logic contest.
Yep. Yep.
Stick
I think the first bullet point of things we don't like about Spirit Key Logic is just Spirit Key Logic.
I enjoy when dumb stuff happens in Spirit.
My favorite was when we saw the, like, fabled one key magic and fire source. Blocking our strength 2.
My favorite thing I've seen recently was, it was I think it was a race Doc Keeps was doing where the, in fact it was a long shot lock spirit because the mirror shield was on the right hand.
Ugh.
And his brain, and after the race, his brain was just quietly breaking because he couldn't figure out why long shot was required for spirit.
Emo, be nice. Oh,
No.
West0pher, no!
Emo, be nice, you're jinxing West0pher.
Oh, R.I.P. West0pher.
We don't have to repeat it.
Please! Oh, don't get hit by those. Okay. Okay. We're okay.
We're doing good.
Everything's fine.
We can now access Phantom Ganon's bed chambers. And he's flicking the shield in anger.
Would you say it like that, Lee?
We don't
Ew.
have to say it like that. We don't
Ew!
have to. You don't have to use words. You can use different words, better words, words that don't have those meanings.
Ugh. Ugh.
Well, he sleeps in the paintings.
Now we can make ghost references and make all of the
Ghostbusters.
young kids think we're old.
Children's.
There's something strange in the neighborhood.
You know who keeps their horse in their bedchambers? That one guy in The Godfather. What was
That
his
is a
name?
horse.
Dead horse in the bed.
It's true. Wes, please don't die. Dying is slow.
Yeah, Wes, don't die. I know, Sir Nyquil. I know how old I am.
Gotta feed that whale some fish. Wait.
It's the nutritional support fish. Don't worry about it.
Sacrificial fish.
This is
Sacrifish?
This is the Pursuit Corner
Sacrifish?
theme from Ace Attorney inside the whale.
What? I'm sorry, I just missed that
Ace
entire
Attorney. Ace Attorney.
Yeah.
What?
The
Are you?
The
Oh,
theme
the
in
music.
here.
Okay.
Oh.
I'm sorry. The way I have the music set right now, I can only really hear the SFX.
Objection.
Yeah,
This
I
is
don't.
not fish, the whale.
I object to Jabu too.
I don't keep the music on because I find it harder to listen to my co-coms if I have the music on. So every time people are referencing music, I'm just like, yeah, great. Uh-huh.
Like, what?
Uh-huh.
Why are we talking about Ace Attorney? What's going on here? How is Jabu like a courtroom? Is this a riddle?
Wait.
Are we objecting
a
to
whale
the
courtroom.
inhumane treatment of that poor fish? Like, what's happening?
Whale, you
I
mean?
object to Jabu all the time.
Jabu, I do not like.
Jabu is far better when he has a bunch of cows.
Me, when I get to when I get to the end of the scene, it's like, oh yeah, your letters are in Jabu on Baronade. Enjoy.
Objection!
Objection.
We need Master Quest Jabu to be in standard.
Yeah. I feel like that's the most real response anytime Ganondorf says lights somewhere that you don't currently have access to. It's just objection. No, absolutely not. You've got to be kidding me.
Yeah, sometimes that's the point where I go.
Yeah, the anime
nice
is
bird
pretty
outside. I can
Bird.
look at a nice bird instead.
I do not like looking at birds.
Yeah, sometimes look back. Does West even do the well?
No.
No, not at all.
I don't know if West0pher goes to the well until all leads are exhausted, which...
and Jabu. So probably after those.
Yeah. I mean, maybe.
I mean, after those, we don't have a great idea.
There's not really... Yeah. I mean, there's nothing in well other than lights that are required right now.
Yeah, so the point being, after the hint would probably be a great time to do it.
Yeah.
There's been nothing else inside of this cetacean.
I don't think West is going back for
Yes.
1500.
Yeah, I don't think West goes back for 1500. He's going to be presented with a bunch of stuff to do because 1500 is not important. So he's probably not going to go back to it. That's one of the nice things about skipping stuff. If you made a good skip, you don't need to go back. You never feel the need to go back to it.
Yeah. Especially, West0pher, whether or not... Oh, is this a new big chest? No.
No.
We know about this big chest. Yep.
It was the scale lock scale.
But West0pher is definitely going to go do Child Spirit after doing Jabu and Deku. And will then have Adult Spirit, for the most part, available. Not quite to beat, but...
Which is very tempting, because, again, trying to get what you need to get done, or what you have before you would like to do. Yeah, we made it through 2 hours. I can't believe that.
That's pretty pog.
We have some great runners here. These are great runners.
Happy 2 hours.
Happy 2 hours. Happy 2 hours, everybody. Great runners here. Yes, there is actually a real podcast if you're interested in an actual podcast and not the not actually real Spirit Key Logic podcast if you're interested in the Gossip Stone podcast.
Featuring Emo Soda, in fact.
So yes, the Spirit Key Logic podcast is not real yet. Our trackers are the RT and baseball. You can all blame
Ginger
Sunny for this.
Yep.
Thank you, Ginger Sunny, for being the race mod for this wonderful match.
Instead of pushing Armos.
No, we're just pushing some progression. And hey, Hell Knight, thank you for being our race streamer. Does that do something? I don't know if it does. Thank you.
Exclamation point HK is the I am awake, I swear, and then blame HK is a kind of rolling one.
Yep. And Boomerang was in ice, and yeah, if you would like to ask about that, you should ask these people. Me, jaxstronomy, melqwii, and Lee Harrold of Mario X. All of us are volunteers. We work hard on this. We've been working hard on this all through Challenge Cup. And these racers are working hard on this all through Challenge Cup and giving up a lot of our weekends to schedule weekends and free time to schedule these. So hey, if you like what we're doing, what is the follow?
I'd say it's either working hard or hardly working.
I mean, yeah, it just depends. Honestly, there are some where it just flies by. I'm not saying that any of them are a real trial or anything to get through, but, it's kind of nice when it's not AD for Nocturne.
Yeah.
Refreshing.
Honestly, as a runner, AD for Nocturne's easy. It's just like, oh yeah, I know what I'm doing here. Okay, yeah. All the dungeons, we've seen them. When it's not AD, the seed has to give me something interesting to be stupid.
Yeah. Alright, West0pher, where we going?
Oh, that was so close, one shot.
Yep.
barely clipped the edge of that.
Ooh, that was pretty close.
Yep.
But he's gonna
Lee,
be
are
grabbing
you
this
behind
box.
us?
No, I was just paying attention to my center screen,
Okay.
which is the one on Twitch.
Yeah, just if you want to pop out the chat, it helps a bit.
Probably.
Does not have to respect the fish today. Wonderful.
I fish. Yeah, Sir Nyquil. I think that's just one of the...
That's a bot. I think that's one of those recency bias things.
Yeah.
Also doesn't help that, you know, Ganon's castle was open after 2 meds.
Yep.
Yeah, that give you a lot more options for what to do, but you still... I think the way that things are placed doesn't... The way the song is placed shows up.
Ooh, didn't quite get it, sadly.
Ooh, messy
Oot.
marinade.
Not the messiest, but still
I
fairly
hate
messy.
marinade.
We should marinate Baronade and have some sandwiches.
Marinated.
That does not sound appealing to me at all.
I don't think I want a marinade.
Like, I feel like marinade...
Oh, you're right, because
I'm
it's
here for
leaking green
conserve-
fluids.
Texturally
Yeah,
is
I'm here
like
for
octopus.
conserve us, but like, I think that might be a little much.
If only it wasn't so green on the
Oh.
inside.
Ooh,
Big chest.
Let's see what it is.
Hello?
Slingshot.
Hey, if you don't have a slingshot, just in case,
So, that was slingshot percent.
just in case you didn't have a slingshot, here's one for you.
Neither of them
Here.
lock each other at all.
Yeah, that's the thing. What I said earlier about I think that path hints balance closed Deku really well. It's hard for slingshots to lock each other. It's just a little more difficult. So yes, you can have a path for a slingshot, but it's much harder.
Yeah.
So often, if you're getting a hit to Goma, it is pointing towards that Kiri sword,
Yep. Alright.
which does buy
Nothing
you a little bit
here.
of- Yeah, it just makes it a little easier.
Plus, you don't have to waste sticks.
Yeah, that is definitely one thing. Kahiri sword having a logical position in the sea does mean that you have that option. It is a reusable child melee weapon.
Melee.
There's the
Hey.
second magic.
Magic locked magic.
Yep, magic
Magic locked
Done,
magic.
done.
Yep.
I'm gonna guess then that means that our cac path is the magic.
Probably.
Yeah, because the fire arrows don't lock anything prior to getting ZL, so you could equally use your Din's Fire for any fire source. We have although you need I'm going to reserve commentary on the Song of Time until we finish out Deku Tree, but Deku Tree is...
It's
Deku
just
Tree is the
Goma
only
left.
thing that Song of Time does so far.
And so far, the only big chest we found was the slingshot.
Yes, which is just completion.
Yep.
But we've had the option of completing Deku Tree in that fashion since Dame Race.
Yep.
Yep.
Add even Forest Temple.
Yes. Kahira's sword is in river chest in water. So, West got that using gold scale water. I'm assuming that we'll see One Shot show that to you very shortly. A little bit of awkwardness there with that routing, but there's only so much you can do.
And meanwhile, on West0pher's side, hi Goma. And bye Goma.
Lincoln, you miss it. She wasn't much of a quick draw.
Wait.
Ooh, nope. There's nothing of value in the Deku tree.
No, just a song.
A warp song.
A warp song.
Right.
Could have logical
DMC
implications, but not today.
Okay, DMC Fan Horse locks all of our strength upgrades, not just that one.
Yes.
I was just thinking about that strength upgrade in Spirit. I'm like, well, how is that locked behind the horse? I'm like, oh. Because you have to go to ZL to get Requiem.
And the lens, yeah.
And the lens. And yeah, there you go. And in the hook shot. And yeah, there you go. There's like an entire complex around it. It's like, and that's one of the interesting things you can get like with path hints. It's like, oh, you could get any of these strengths first in some way if you were really like determined to do things in the most backwards possible way.
Yep.
But you need the horse to go to any of them.
Epona is path for everything.
No, you still send Epona to the glue factory because you can just rush up. You can just weave skeep and then
But why would you put her in the glue factory? She's a hard-working horse.
Don't need her.
Yeah.
She's as strong and powerful as Boxer.
We can reverse.
I can reverse Wasteland and I don't get stuck on random pieces of scenery.
Maybe they should have developed her better.
Agree with that. I am sad. I actually really like Epona. And
she's a very realistic horse. She panics over random things on the ground.
But yeah, I understand why when you're trying to like go fast, she's not great.
Epona is so much better, but it's probably just because the land is a little flatter.
Why do you want salty comms? Alright. Missing that cycle. Not liking it, I guess. There we go.
You think One-Shot's gonna be heading to Water Temple, or where is he going?
Absolutely.
Or, no, Spirit Temple. Makes sense, too.
That's a Nocturne play.
No, never mind.
No, hold up.
He's duped us again.
No, that's... Okay, you held it right with Spirit.
Don't you worry, Emo. West0pher will be picking up Sun shortly.
Well, I think we're gonna be going to delve around inside of Spirit Temple. And then gonna make our way up. Then One-Shot's gotta make his way over to water.
Mm-hmm.
You'd have to.
One-Shot, believe in the one true way of Iron Boots or DLC. Just do it.
But I'm pretty sure the fastest way would be a save warp, because, you know, our spawn. And then we just call our horse.
Potential.
Did One-Shot ever actually check child spawn?
I don't think he did, actually. But no, I think actually the other option would be to do actually reverse, go check the rest of GTG and then go.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I mean you do have Silver Block Room, potentially Toilet. We have no irons to finish off Toilet, but you know, maybe.
Yeah, West is gonna clear Jabu, and then Child Spirit is a very clear option to do from here.
Yep.
And after Child Spirit, Adult Spirit, probably.
Yeah, I think that clearing how much spirit well, West hasn't been to Child Spirit, so he can't do Adult Spirit. He must Child Spirit first, then Adult.
That's fine with me.
Well, you need to get that strength to you. But I think that double checking, just doing a quick check through for Mirror is a great idea. Also, you have Ferora's Wind. Drop it in the room where you need to start doing mirror checks. I think it's a great idea. I think you can gather your keys, see if your mirror's here. If it's not, then it's not.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, our hearts want to be in Shadow.
Yeah. I mean, I almost wonder, like...
It's not even a gamble, it's just like, you have to clear this stuff anyway, just get it done.
Does one-shot, like, go mode Deku when he eventually gets that Kokiri sword from water?
Well, it depends.
Yeah, as Inko is saying, I mean, Mirror Shield shouldn't block anything. We know where everything except Mirror Shield is.
And yeah, they have enough keys that they don't need the Mirror Shield chest. One magic is on 20 skulls. The other magic is in Zora's Fountain in the Fountain Fairy. Which is a magic lock magic, because you have to cross the wasteland to get Zelda's Lullaby.
Its Requiem is in ice.
Again, do we care? Yeah, we rush ice.
In case we need to rush ice, we rush ice again. Small chests here, sadly.
Yeah, West is gonna kind of get magics in the opposite order that One-Shot did.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we do know Boss Key is on the right hand, but we don't know about the left hand.
So we'll take a look and see if there's anything interesting there. Big chest is a large chest.
Oh my god! That makes
Iron
it even more
boots,
tempting.
let's go. Oh,
Those iron boots.
That's good. Uh-huh.
Deku's locked behind Spirit.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
That makes sense.
Love it. Love it.
Full scale water just to spite them.
Would be so mean for West0pher if Mirror Shield ended up being in Central Pillar now.
Well, it can't be, because we're out of items there. But Toilet.
Oh, you're right. Yep, we're out of...
Toilet with that Cacti Twin Rovo with the Song of Time.
Yeah. Yep. Mirror could be in Toilet. That's a very real possibility.
Time for us to drain the toilet.
Oof.
No, we're going to Shadow.
Really?
Why?
It's a Shadow Temple play, I think. Yep.
Yeah, but like One-Shot knows progression is in Water Temple.
This is a call.
It's for Mirror Shield, probably.
Well, yeah, but it's a call. No, this is... Listen, I love Stone Shadow as much as... more than anyone else, but this is a call.
Especially having that second strength, like...
I mean, I'm just like, my... Shadow is extremely dense.
Uh-huh.
And
But when you know something is in water...
Yeah, you know something. You know it's. You know it is the. You know it is the Kokiri sword.
Yeah.
But there's always the chance that it is the Mirror Shield. Like, he doesn't know that.
Well, right.
Like, everything he has is so consistent with that being Mirror Shield that directly locks your Kokiri sword.
I think we know 7 or 8 keys.
We know 7 keys.
And he's down for the count.
Wonder I mean, obviously, it's very hard to get into these runners' heads. But I wonder if One-Shot is not feeling good about where some of these items are and is making kind of a almost desperation play.
I'm pretty sure it's mostly just for Mirror Shield, unless he's not gotten that.
No, but I know what you mean there. It's just for Mirror Shield, but I think that missing that Rito's letter made him probably feel a bit behind.
Yep.
And like he feels like maybe feeling like that Din's fire gives you a bit of an edge. I don't know. I honestly do not know. This is like again, like I love Shadow. Shadow is like it's a great play in general. You have nothing that tells you the Shadow isn't on the table. It just feels really weird.
Yeah, and I mean
when you had like equally in logic things you could walk past and jump into water and grab that Kokiri sword.
Yeah, it.
I think you don't know his Kokiri sword.
Yeah,
but again,
all
like,
you know is that it directly leads.
Oh, big chest.
It's a big chest.
There it is! Strike 3!
That's nice.
Well, someone did say that it would be deep in stone shadow, but it's not. It was fairly shallow.
It's... Yeah, also locked by ZL.
Yep.
Because of the Din's fire.
Yep.
Yep.
So I don't have to think... Alright, so I'm not going to think about the... I'm just going to stop thinking about that second strike.
Yeah,
It does not exist.
Not putting FW in Spirit feels bad. I mean, it's not the worst thing because you don't have mirror, you can't, melt the face and go up or anything anyway. But I don't know. Again, as chat is saying, it's going to be an advantage for One-Shot if Mirror Shield is in here. But...
Yeah, Kokiri sword is in the river chest in water.
Yeah. I assume this is just following that additional Spirit is magic locked. Right? That's the idea here.
Yep. Because one of the keys was locked behind
all of
the fire source.
You have to walk there.
Yeah, you're expected to cross. So, like, Spirit is magic locked in many ways. And it always seems like if Spirit is magic locked, there are layers to that magic lock.
Yep.
It's doing this before the other progression. I'm sure it's can I go mode Deku is kind of the thought process here.
Well, we know that Mirror is either Hero Strength 2 locked in GTG. One-Shot does not.
Is fire at the table?
Fire's not off the table.
Child spirit time.
Like, fire to Twin Rova, like, you need magic. Oh, still a big chest. I mean, this is not surprising. This is fire. I mean, it's
another blow!
I mean, it's Shadow. Shadow has a lot of checks. You're gonna get stuff here.
We have all of our duplicate big stuff.
Mm-hmm.
But if you're looking at this really realistically, like Stonefire is all of the Twin Road paths we have are both satisfied.
Yep. Missing a double defense and mirror shield for big chests.
There was a small key on the child side, so you did need the Riddle's letter. There was the first magical magic was in Kakariko. There you go, there's Path to Twin Rova. So it is a possibility. It's not a fact, but it's a possibility that mirror could just be anywhere.
Yep.
So doing Shadow is not wrong. It just feels weird.
Yeah, no, there's nothing wrong about this play. It does. It feels really odd knowing that you know progression is in water.
Unknown progression that is also consistent with being Mirror Shield.
Yeah, I agree, Inko. It is good luck. But it makes more sense for West0pher to do it. West0pher has done Deku. Yeah.
Let's get that checked out. But yes, if you're looking at this, like, realistically, with... Shadow is a bit of a ballsy play in some ways, but also Shadow is a good play, and also having seen that Iron Boots, like, you know, going all the way up there just for Iron Boots, you followed the logic, good job. If someone dipped Jabu early because you skipped the Kokiri sword chest, they could already have their Kokiri sword.
Mm-hmm.
That's the thing that's probably what he's playing towards. I mean, we know it's working out, but, like, it's weird. And what kind of the level of play you need to be at to be, you know, competitive here, just... Also, like, every single time you see a big chest in CSMC, it's not it, it's, like... painful.
Yeah, especially when you're making a gamble like this. One shot's gonna be feeling...
feel worse.
Yeah.
That's my thing with CSMC. Like, I like it in some ways, but it also makes your gambles feel so much worse. But Oneshot is using really, really efficient shadow routing. He's been using that Furor's Wind to absolute advantage, which I think is probably going to negate any gain he might have gotten from leaving it at the top of Spirit.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, if there's something in the back, you know, there's no reason you can't have stuff in the back of Shadow.
Yeah, we don't know that Strength 3 won't pay out something.
Oh. Was that where the Goma hit was, Via? Oh, dear.
Right. It was in Maze.
Right, that's why he's doing this.
That makes sense.
Thank you, Tracker.
Thank you.
Beautiful, wonderful, and perfect trackers for keeping us on our toes and reminding us that we've seen one copy of that hint.
It all makes so much more sense now.
This is a good spot to be searching for density. If you, Hey, Oneshot, just go to water. Water is where you have to go.
Yeah, just go water. Alright, West0pher playing Nocturne.
Accidental oops AD.
Yeah, that's why.
Oh no.
We'll see how this works out. Density, I mean, again.
West0pher is going to be picking up Sun Song soon.
Yeah, Sun Song is always great for routing, but didn't do much else. Yeah, we'll see.
And probably Magic too.
Yeah, he's been collecting souls pretty diligently. Yeah, we're good. We've seen Bongo. Mirror on Bongo would just be awful.
Mirror on Bongo or the manager? Which I don't know which one is more terrifying. Insulting and terrifying.
They both are bad.
Eh. Ognob.
Ognob.
Yes. Friendly reminder that Bongo spelled backwards. Bongo spelled backwards is Ognob.
Or Ognob.
No, it's Ognob.
Ognob.
You have to respect the text.
Oh, Danny boy? What? Yeah, if Mirror is in Deep Fire, the seed sucks.
This seed is already kind of... Any seed where you end up hunting for your Mirror Shield is a seed that is questionable.
And I mean, we should not forget...
So,
that one-shot does have the lights advantage.
Yes. So he'll have about 6 minutes if he hasn't gone to, if West doesn't dip well.
Which, it kind of looks like he will here, but...
Yeah, West is in full-on hunting for that Mirror Shield. Yeah, this is just find that mirror. Yeah, West is going to the well.
That was a very clean bongo bongo.
Yeah. As we should expect. It's more of an exception when that goes wrong.
Mm-hmm. And this is a bottom of the well play, so West is going to get his light arrows.
I wouldn't be too surprised to see one-shot reverse go finish up GTG like you said, and then go into water. Not having Bolero, I think you probably like that loop a little better.
Well, the only thing that is tempting here at all with that shadow dip is that strength 3. Hey, we might be getting that fabled full tracker, except for we're not getting Serenade. It's not happening.
So Shadow was a bust, sadly, except for maybe the strength 3.
Yeah,
which is probably going to be checked right now.
Yeah, one shot is save quitting, headed back to market. Have either of them done big pose yet?
No. And I don't think it's been hinted either.
Yeah, it's not Path to Phantom Ganon. We clearly have the horse leads to all of our strength upgrades. Oh, just.
But the horse also locks everything.
Yeah, so horse this has nothing to do with Phantom Ganon. It could have something to do with something else, but nothing to do with Phantom Ganon.
It's just that the horse has been overpowered this seed, so
yeah, someone stop this horse. It's gotten too powerful.
Yep, get your yeets ready, everyone.
It's time to yeet that rock and
yeet.
Yeet!
Yote.
Will this gamble pay off?
We'll find out. Like, I mean, it probably won't. Statistically, it won't, but we'll find out.
Let's keep our eyes peeled, and it's
a stick.
Many sticks.
Many sticks.
So many sticks.
20 sticks. Come on.
Well, he doesn't have to run out of sticks anymore.
Yeah. But yeah, this does make sense in that if he doesn't have that hint, I just did not realize that. Thank you again to our wonderful trackers for keeping us on top of that. Again, they deserve a special shout out just for that one.
All I could say is Shadow is throwing this seed.
Sometimes things don't have things, it's just because we only have a certain number of things to put in different places.
Well is not throwing.
Saying things is throwing.
Do it.
Come on, you do it. You shoot it. There we go. One. Okay, got it.
Nice.
Try to get away from him. He got it.
Ooh,
does Epona sound like Link when he's like in pain as child? Like.
Okay, actually, no. I believe that. Jocelyn is correct. The boomerang is in fact throwing.
Well, I mean, you do have to throw it.
Yes, that's the joke.
Yes. So fire it. Yeah, we're gonna see. There is also the strength 2.
GTG as well.
Like room.
And a wallet.
A wallet.
To buy your tunic to go get that central pillar key so you can get your Kiri sword.
Yep.
Yeah.
That sounds about right.
Yep.
Not really a fan of getting it at all, but the horse still does progression. Horse, calm down.
That horse sounds like it's being abused.
Do not abuse the horse. West0pher, don't die.
Oh, he won't.
I know, he's getting tossed around a bit here.
Indeed.
We'll start seeing GTG here.
Yep.
Interesting.
Cleaning out GTG and probably jumping from there down to water. Fingers crossed.
West0pher getting those light arrows.
One can only hope.
I want to see something in toilet. I do really want to see something in toilet. That would be just a coup. I mean, you got the OT you got this Song of Time to Winrova. It would be too perfect.
Ugh, it's disgusting.
It's a potential option. The ones we have we have a live toilet seed, and you can't even pretend to be excited for it.
I'm too tired to be excited.
Here,
I feels our back.
it feels bad to know that there is a strong chance after this that Oneshot just minuets out and goes into fire. And fire could still have Mirror Shield if it's not in here, but knowing that he doesn't have that path hint just feels bad to me.
Yeah, it does.
So,
are you gonna do fire or water though? Like, I mean, there's logic. In Oneshot's position, you have logical eyes on water, but you also have logical eyes on fire.
Yeah, they're both terrible.
Like, it's gonna be last location for West because he's already been through water, but I think it's equally likely that Oneshot chooses to last location water.
Yeah, fire is terrible. I agree. They should last location it, but I also have the benefit of, hey, another stick upgrade.
Stick.
All of the sticks for you.
Big chest? No.
Small, that's key, that's small.
Okay, so toilet
that's a key in the toilet, I believe.
is a key.
Toilet's a key, okay. Well, looks like your hopes and dreams have been dashed, chat.
Oh well.
Sorry, no toilet this seed.
That would have been very good for Oneshot because you cannot do toilet with gold scale.
Oh,
indeed.
Did we see Haunted Wasteland yet?
We have not.
Actually, Oneshot's the one with the iron boots.
Yes. But both runners were there without iron boots, and
True.
West doesn't have it, so it would have been a
Haunted Wasteland. We're getting the check.
Thing. Yeah, Haunted Wasteland is not bad actually.
It's fully in Logic. It's actually been in Logic for a while.
This makes the water play less likely, though, I think.
You void out, go back, or Oneshot did save out, so you can
Sadie.
You just hit the reset button and go back to GTG.
We're going to the Wasteland. We'll either get some waste or this seed will be wasted.
Oh,
Adventure
Sadie,
capitalist
always
moment.
hoping that it's Haunted Wasteland. Jimbo, are you still here?
The thing is, Oneshot has a particular, when you runners have particular, like, as what Rockshock is pointing out in chat, you know how people have particular,
Lens minigame.
Lens minigame. Put your things in chat really quickly. Oneshot has particular, runners have particular, tendencies. Big chest.
Big chest?
There's only, like, 2 possibilities at this point.
There it's Mirror Shield!
Okay,
wow!
A little more interesting.
That is huge for Oneshot. I do not know when West0pher goes there.
Yeah, I think he's gonna be going through Shadow and potentially Fire first.
So we did eliminate the fire arrows because they did not lock Dins, but everything is path to everything.
I mean, it's the magic.
Yeah,
so
it's very possible West just reverses and gets that.
Well, it's the magic intact because you have to get there. in Kakiri, I think it has to be the letter. Yes, it has to be the letter. Because we can get all three. We can get all three strength upgrades after crossing the bridge. Just that one in the hammerlock chest in GTG is the most convenient one. So Kakiri has to be the letter.
Yep. Also considering that there was a key on Child's side.
Yes, but that does mean that in the hook shot, you did nothing around Spirit before going across the wasteland, before going across the GTG bridge. So that is not relevant. It's also not a long shot lock Spirit. Also, yes, there's gonna be a Gobo Deku. Oh, I love Gobo Deku.
Yeah, I mean, the best thing One Shot can do here is follow the Season 4 meta of Rush Darklink Loop after getting 2 keys.
Darklink Loop after 2 keys is not bad if you're looking for items, actually. I think I did this math. It's actually pretty good if you're looking for items.
Yep.
Yeah, I think West is gonna go start digging through Spirit. We'll see what he does after that.
Hopefully he goes to Haunted Wasteland.
Yeah, reversing and getting that mirror shield is, I would say,
really
likely.
Possible.
But having Nocturne, having Bolero, like, there's a lot of more tempting options than Haunted Wasteland and finishing GTG for West0pher.
Yeah, exactly. That's the thing. Like, it's... Are you in cleanup or are you in density? Is it cleanup or density that you're thinking about? I think we saw West doing a lot more cleanup style previously, but we'll see.
Yeah. We'll see if One Shot opts to go to water and does go Darklink Loop pretty quick. Go mode Deku might be enough.
And Darklink Loop is actually much more accessible with Iron Boots. It's one of the things about doing Gold Scale Water, as much as I love it with all of my heart. The Darklink Loop, Rush Darklink Loop does rely on getting 2 keys, and it's harder to get, and you don't get 2 keys with Gold Scale Water. You can only get max 1 key with Gold Scale before lowering the water. So yeah, this is a very, we have a very interesting and very close race, and we're going to see One Shot get through with Twinrova very shortly. And we'll see what he does. Missing that hit hurts a lot, actually.
Yep.
Like,
yeah, I wonder where the copy is.
I don't know if he would be done, actually. I don't know.
Who?
I just wonder if One Shot would be done if he had that hit by now.
Yeah. I mean, maybe. Might have still opted to do Shadow for Mirror Shield before Haunted Wasteland, but I do think that it's an entirely different gameplay at that point for him.
But yeah, that was definitely a thing that really confused me about, like, you know, seeing the gold, like, not just jumping on it when you see gold scale. I'm like, oh, well, that was why you didn't see that hint, because it was only in one location that you peeked, saw there were 3 small chests, never went back to, because you looked there when you didn't have the materials to get back there. You decided to leave because there were no checks, and you never went back. And he's never going back.
Yeah, Irons may push towards GTG. Because the toilet play...
Honestly, it's 1 check in the toilet. You've already backed out a fair amount of GTG.
It's just that it's much less accessible than... Yeah, it's much less accessible than Shadow Temple, given that they already have Nocturne this early.
Yeah, Force Ring 2 blocks, but it's like, you know that 2 of those items are keys. You know
He doesn't know that.
Yes, you do. You've been through there.
Well, he doesn't know that,
Can you? I assume
Toilet is an
West0pher
item
can
or key.
count. He knows that 2 of the 5 items left are keys.
I know that. He knows that, I'd imagine.
Assuming West0pher can count, he knows that 2 of the 5 items left are keys. Shadow has a lot more stuff, and he's might just assume that the iron boots are, oh, well, I needed these to get that Kokiri sword, because full-scale water is not in logic. Iron boots are not, in fact, DLC, I just say they are, because... Yes. It is in river, in water. Where are you headed? Where are you headed?
Congrats, Tifa. That's awesome. One Cycle Twin Rova is... That felt like a huge accomplishment the first time I did it. It's so good. Very satisfying.
Oneshot is fishing for a hint.
Yep. Yep, Oneshot...
Hey, Boulder of Destiny, have the other copy.
Oh my god, can you imagine?
That would be Destiny. That would be true Destiny.
No.
It's not. The Destiny is a stick.
Yep. There are the iron boots for West0pher. Gonna pick up the boss key here. What will he do next?
He's getting on a horse. He's not warping.
No, that's gonna be Lake, I would assume. Otherwise, you would go Minuet.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, well that really puts West0pher on the clock here. It just depends where West0pher goes next.
Second keys now.
Hey, Sponge. I was just saying, it depends on where West0pher goes. Oneshot is headed towards Go mode in Water Temple. The Kokiri sword is on the river chest. And West0pher needs to reverse and do Haunted Wasteland for Mirror Shield. If he warps out of here, it could very well be GG's.
Yep.
Oneshot is fishing for a hint, and he does not have the hint that West0pher had, which is that water is on the path of Goma.
It's going to be setting up FW first, probably then warping, which...
Well, we'll see where he warps to. Like Virtual Dante says in chat, warping to Requiem would be okay. Backing up and going for the jump.
That is... Yep.
Warp to Requiem. He might be in good shape. We'll see where this goes to.
Mm-hmm.
I think West probably has a little bit of an edge here.
Oh, yeah. That's a reverse.
Yep.
But is he going to equip a fire source for this?
Oh, you gotta at this point.
Oh, yeah.
He knows he didn't do this.
Opponent, please.
Oh, Oneshot, just
you
go
asked
water.
why I send this to why I want to send her to the glue factory.
We'll send her to the glue factory in this game, but not in Majora's Mask.
Yeah.
Well,
I think this is gonna be GG's. That's really too bad.
It's really punishing Mish of that hint, actually.
I know, and the fact that we have seen almost every duplicate.
Oh, yeah.
I wonder, it could very well be back of Lake. I wonder if Oneshot at least gets the information to get in Go mode before, and that's gonna seal the deal right there.
This is where that Mirror Shield is.
Mm-hmm. And he could also set up FW, go back with FW. Probably the fastest way is Force Temple.
You might even just Requiem walk in and
warp all the way up.
And warp up.
There we go.
Yeah, Shadow was a good play from his perspective, but...
Yeah, if Oneshot hadn't gone Shadow, this would be a very different game, because getting through all of Shadow, I mean,
that's... still being this close?
It's, what, 12 minutes with CSMC?
Yep.
13?
Yeah, he was really rocking through Shadow. That was a very fast Shadow.
Yep. And Oneshot does have Shoot the Sun, so he'll probably do that before going into water. So there's a chance that he gets into Go mode before West0pher finishes, but...
high chance because, Goma's a much faster boss.
Well, West is
So
about to
anyways.
finish West will be done within the next 5 minutes. And then he'll be headed
Oh, yeah.
towards even a very bad Winrobo will be done less than 5 minutes and will be headed towards Ganon. He should be done he'll be done sub 3 hours.
Yeah.
A very slow water
Oh.
can take you that long. Like if you're
12 minutes seems a little ambitious to me.
Well, if you're faffing about doing all the checks around water before you jump in, and then you do the more traditional water route where you're going to be going to Darklink Loop last.
Yeah, but if you're looking for an item, I guess my understanding was if you're looking for an item, rush Darklink. Because it's 2 key locked, it's more likely that you've got 2 items behind it.
The key locked areas are more likely to have 2 items behind them, but you're probably going to be doing the more traditional route might be to do the boss key loop, lower the water, do the boss key loop, raise the water.
One shot.
Okay, we're doing back a lake, and we're gonna see.
Just go water. Oh no.
Oh no.
All the way around where
You're right there.
Oh,
You're right there.
There's the second
Just
last
go in.
one.
Oh, this feels so bad for one shot.
Oh yeah.
Of course, it's the one hint.
Yeah, the one hint he misses,
Yes, just go water. Do it.
Yeah, one shot's definitely on the timer now.
Even when you're save scumming, that still takes your... Yes, you would still be doing save scumming in Water Temple, but it depends on how many keys you can actually get before you get to the room. I don't remember the exact layout here. And also, I guess it actually depends on whether you can do Dark Loop to begin with. But yes, are you gonna scum your keys? Your water, yes. You're still be doing loading, reloading to do save scumming of water.
Save scum the water, yes.
Yes, save scumming water level is really strong play when you're trying to navigate Water Temple quickly. But yes, it does matter. Are you going to be able to? Yeah, this doesn't look like a Dark Loop first play. Yeah, that's what you have Peking Gora miss. Yeah, that is a very accessible hint that was left on the table, and then One Shot did go for the Medigoron hint, but didn't look for that hint.
Yeah. I mean, honestly, the odds of that one hint screwing you over like this, I mean, usually you're getting a copy, it's just super bad luck, honestly.
Yep, and that is Rando. And
down goes Twin Rova.
You can see here that this One Shot was not telegraphing doing the Darklink Loop first, because if you're doing the Darklink Loop first, you need to go do Compass Chest first so you can get the maximum chance of getting 2 keys.
Yep.
You can I think I did the math once, and you have it's like a less than 10% chance of not being able to do Darklink. It's it might be 2 or 3% chance of not being able to do Darklink.
Yep. If it wasn't already, I mean, barring something pretty horrendous happening to West0pher's system, which we do not want to happen, I don't see West0pher losing.
That's a good point, Dracobound. It could absolutely be behind Deku Tree.
Yeah, we only saw one of the ones behind Deku. Oh. Did we see both? I thought I only saw the one skull hint back there.
Yeah, it was a path to Goma in Water Temple. This is One Shot's close to last location because there's still Fire Temple, and well, we've confirmed Fire Temple's basically barren. The only thing it could possibly have for a big chest would be like double defense.
Listen, we're allowed to have the most fun facts we want. We have fun. They're fun facts. They're just not the. We didn't say they were good facts. Listen, let's make it clear. Sponge said it was a fun fact. Sponge did not say it was a good fact.
A fun fact, but I also think it should be noted that the main tournament and Challenge Cup both doubled in size this year. Very fun to watch. There's been so much Uter and so good. The top 128, it's astounding that there's actually that many super talented runners.
There's
even more.
Yeah, it was a lot of fun. And
I mean, it's true. There are more than the 128, but just the number 128 is astounding anyway.
That first qualifier seed was still one of my favorites. That was still one of my favorites.
Challenge Cup was 64 last year as well, but yes, they did increase the size.
Yeah.
Thankfully, because I played like crap during qualifiers, and then I actually managed to pull out to quarters, which was fun.
And the top 64 is somewhat wrapping up with only like 6 players left, too.
Yeah.
There's the double defense, by the way.
Yay.
Thank you for opening that, Wes. We appreciate it. We appreciate when you open big chests on the way up.
Yeah, right. What is it? I must know.
You gotta know.
I think a lot of runners get used to it playing like asyncs.
Yeah, with asyncs, you have the gentleman's rule with asyncs is that you do open that chest so you can verify, quote unquote, that you finished the seed.
Salt and pepper down.
Yeah, we are almost done here. We'll see where West. I think that one shot will get his Kiri sword before West is done. Might have to do a little bit of. Oh, he's doing Central Pillar, which we know is key. And I have a terrible place, so he shouldn't be there.
I mean, having both of those wallets and the irons.
I'm not saying that it's not, like, you know, I'm not saying it's a bad idea. I just hate it. Yeah.
Yeah.
He's going to be very close to getting that Kikiri sword before he gets the news that he missed a hint. That the hint he's been hunting for was a very important one.
Yeah. And unfortunately, like, he's in the right place.
Just a little
and
too
it
late.
really, I mean, having that hint probably would have changed so much of
right.
this.
I almost forgot. 2 other big chests could be like the tunics.
Yeah, so it'll be very late. Yeah, Central Pillar is a bad check, and we shouldn't do it. I don't care if it's a boss key. I don't care if it's a mage right. I mean, it's just bad. I don't like it here.
I hear a lot. If I don't have a tunic.
Yeah.
But alright, Ganondorf down.
Alright. Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, I don't think one shot's getting to that Kikiri sword.
No.
Indeed.
Oh, don't die.
You won't die, I don't think.
Nope, not dying.
Yeah, again, dying is slow. Don't die.
I'm surprised One Shot didn't peek that chest.
Getting a sub 3 hour on West0pher side, so that's actually pretty cool. But who's ready for some bacon?
Well, we have a
One Shot
missing. That ledge is fake. That ledge is so fake.
Yep. Here's Ganon.
Budget August 40th. That's the way we do things.
We don't need any budget. We can just be our own people and.
Oh,
we got some. Oh gosh.
I do that all the time.
That particular grab up the Central Pillar is not easy.
Feels bad.
Yeah,
that is
really
phase
tough.
1 of Ganon done.
In the meantime, West is just going smoothly through this. Yeah, we just talk about how this is hey, we got some awesome gameplay going on here. We got really smoothly going through. I was gonna say we had awesome gameplay, and then we had a frame drop.
There's just one more hit. Get your GGs in chat for West0pher, as he'll be making.
Is going to be our first, the first person we know is in our grand finals of Challenge Cup this year.
It's going to be really exciting who he'll be up against. But this will be really, really fun.
And there we go.
Oneshot West0pher getting an official race time.gg time of 2 hours, 57 minutes, and 57 seconds.
This is like that year that they announced the wrong Miss Universe winner.
Yeah. Yeah, and there's a forfeit.
Yep. You were so close.
You're so close, you're right there.
So close.
So close, yet so far.
Yeah.
But that's how Rando be.
That feels bad, but honestly, Oneshot was that close and did all of Stone Shadow.
Yeah,
still.
and on the other side of the bracket, we have Flea versus Pryor, and Pryor is up 1 match in that series. So, do we have a schedule for that?
Yeah, we should.
I don't think that's been scheduled yet.
Yeah, because I do know that they have a pretty big time zone difference, so I'm not sure if they've scheduled it yet.
Yeah, it's scheduled for Sunday.
For Sunday, wonderful.
Cool.
All right,
Sunday
so
at 2 p.m. Eastern.
All right, yeah, so Sunday 2 p.m. Eastern, we will be seeing our next match in the Challenge Cup between Flea and Pryor. That is going to be Pryor has the first match, and we'll see. Do we have runners joining for interviews?
Sunday fun day.
Yes, we do. We do have runners joining for interviews.
Welcome in. GG's, both of you.
GG's.
Thanks. GG's Oneshot.
GG's West.
Oh.
All right. So thoughts?
That was a weird one. That logic chain, I don't know, the magic on 20, I guess, and then opponent locking everything.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah. We got a chance. I got to sit back and relax and have a beer and think about that, and you got to play it.
Oh yeah, sure. Well, I wish I were having a beer. Oh boy.
You can have one now. You're done.
Oh no, I gotta go to bed. I gotta wake up in 5 hours.
Fair.
I mean, it doesn't take that long to drink a beer. That's all I'm saying.
That's true.
You're talking to the wrong people. You're talking to the Midwesterners here.
Hey, I'm from Iowa. I know what you're talking about. I can pound a couple.
Wisconsin.
Yeah, let's go.
Yeah.
Okay, there you go.
So meet up. All right. Anyway. Yeah. So about the scene.
Oh boy. Yeah. I don't know. Where were you at, Oneshot?
Frantically searching for Kokiri sword.
You were so close, Oneshot.
Oh,
it was in river chest.
Yeah, so
it was in the river. All right.
So remember when you peeked the Goron maze?
Yes. That was
it.
That was
the hints you were frantically. Yeah, the hints you were frantically searching for. That was at the end. That was where it was. So West had that quite early.
What was it? Water.
Water to Goma.
Yep, it is on the river chest. It's in the river chest.
That'll do it.
Yep.
Yikes.
That will do it.
Yep. Yeah, so that was the big difference. Yeah, other than that, like, super close run. Like, the fact that I think if you had that hint, even having done Shadow, I think you had an edge.
I was not playing well today. My mind was just all over the place. I don't know. I was
wondering, like, why did you decide to go for Chudadongo so early?
You know, I just didn't realize I didn't have strength. I don't know the Chew strat.
Oh, okay.
No.
I've been there. I've been there.
I dropped in and was like, oh no, I don't have. Well, I looked at my inventory before I dropped in. And I was like, oh, I don't have strength. Maybe I can just YOLO.
No. No.
YOLO a Chew strat.
Ground
that's a rude
jumps.
awakening.
And I was like, how do you do a ground jump? I've seen it done. I don't know.
I can't do it.
Oh my god.
That was my question I had. The question I was making was like, well, wait, you know Dodongo's Cavern is foolish. Why are you doing this? This is hard. You're burning your chews, and then you just put out like, good idea.
Hey, if it makes you
Yeah.
feel better, I cleared half of Dodongos before I realized it was Baron.
Yikes! You did Dodongos and Shadow, and
Yeah.
you were still only K-Sword away. Good
Yeah.
lord.
I was close-ish, and I was 2 checks away from Kokiri. I had that and fire. That was all I had left. I full cleared the
Oh,
video game.
jeez. Yeah, I
You
was.
both did chickens. So thank you.
Damn, Westy, I wasn't expecting you to do chickens. That's why I did it early.
Well, I said in the last interview that I didn't do chickens very often, so I was gonna throw you off in it and gamble on something
metagamed me.
big. Yeah, I
Ooh.
did.
I respect that.
The psychological
I big respect
warfare.
that. I like that a lot. That was clever.
Yeah.
That's
I know
so
both.
funny.
I noticed both of you
Oh.
were. I mean, one shot you particularly early, but both of you were being like really paying really early attention to skulls. Can you talk about that?
Cactarova pushed that over the
Cactarova?
edge.
Yeah,
Yeah,
and I
'cause
just I push skulls anyways. Try
Yeah.
to at least.
Yeah, like at that point, it was with the song we got was "Song of Time." It was hinted that the song hinted on "Burning Cack" was I think Prelude. So songs were dead. We've done most of the checks other than skulls. I had already done chickens early because I felt 20 years behind. So it was really nothing else it could have been.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Also,
we
like,
spent
when did you decide to both of you like? What was your thought process of deciding when to call ice?
Immediately.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, like
Uh,
I wasn't expecting. I was hoping Requiem to be there. I wasn't going there just in the hopes of finding Requiem, but like we had hovers hinted on Skull Mask. You got a bottle early in the well. You rush that. You have to.
and I went to Jabu first after finding the letter instead of going to ice, thinking that the boomerang could be in ice. So I that was kind of my early mistake and why I just thought I was playing awfully. I felt behind because I went Jabu first, and
You know, it's funny
Yeah.
though.
I don't know.
You got
Yeah.
gold scale out of that.
mm-hmm.
Yeah,
You
I
got gold
guess.
scale in your Kokiri sword. Like it ended up
Oh.
working out nicely in your favor as far as child routing went.
Sure.
Yeah, you actually had like that actually worked out for you extremely well as far as your routing went because of you ended up with gold scale and it was a gold scalable water.
Right. Yeah, I guess being able to do Jabu and Deku in the same round, same trip was helpful.
Yeah, I strategically dodged the letter for a while.
Oh no.
Was that strategy?
Hell no. I
We
completely forgot that Jess was there.
Oh no.
Yeah,
No-
we kind of expected you to go back when you got Kokiri's sword, which it turns out it's great
Well,
that you
about
did
that.
not.
Yeah, at that point, I was just in child cleanup mode. It's like as soon
Mhm.
as I was going back adult after I handed in the skull mask, as I'm going adult, I'm like, ah man, I never did Kokiri sword chest. That's probably nothing. It was not nothing.
It was not
Yeah,
nothing.
it's nothing.
I will say I was very upset to find the hover boots hint in Lost Woods because I
Yeah.
was going for
Oh.
Skull Mask blind because I realized I had everything to full clear Lost Woods and Child Spawn was right next to the guard, so I turned in the mask and went to pick up Skull Mask to just full clear Lost Woods, and then saw the hover boots with Skull Mask right there in Lost Woods. I was kind of
Yeah,
salty about that.
we saw that hint kind of right after you had turned in the Keaton mask. We're like, oh,
And you're just like,
West0pher's going for
that's
blind.
gonna work out really well for you turning that in blind. That's great.
I would have popped off
If you'd
Oh.
known
had
that
I
ahead of
gotten those
time.
hover boots blind.
Yeah.
Oh well.
Yeah, but you didn't actually like watch the cute little scrubs dance around. You just stared at the
Was that
You know,
because you
roof.
were
What's
salty
that
about
about?
it?
It's lag reduction, actually.
That's a
Thank you.
thing. I had no
Uh-huh.
idea.
Thank you very
Sure.
much. It's not actually a thing. It's a thing on N64, not on VC.
Okay.
But yeah, I did a 100% speed run back in the 1.0, 1.1 days on N64. So I just
Dang.
Oh man.
hung out on, or I just hung on to that,
Old habits die
staring at the
hard,
ceiling.
yeah.
Oh, that
Totally.
makes sense.
Yeah, I wonder sometimes what of those, like habits that get ingrained you keep from, setting to setting, season to season.
Hmm.
Old habits are hard to break.
Yeah.
Hmm.
But yeah, both of you successfully stayed out of fire. That's good.
Yeah, there was not a world where I was going to fire. There just wasn't.
Yeah,
I mean,
with how bad my play was, I almost thought after I was gonna check strength 2 checks for Mirror Shield, so after GTG I was maybe gonna go to Fire and try and meta game a little bit more, thinking you would go Shadow first.
Well, you were correct.
yeah.
To be fair.
Hey, I like Shadow, but I didn't like the Shadow. I did if you knowing that you didn't know about the water hint, Shadow was a good play. But yeah, the fire earlier with fire, I was almost thinking like, oh well, we've DNC'd a Phantom Ganon with that first strength upgrade in GTG. Like, Deep Fire seems tempting this seed, and then all the strength upgrades were not in Deep Fire.
No,
That was the
everything for
only
Epona.
thing in Shadow.
Yeah, true story.
Yep.
I'd forgotten about that hint, the DMC hint. I didn't write it down because it was my 5th one.
Yeah.
And I figured it was just for Epona, but I didn't check the DMC fairy. So
I really
was
hope someone was keeping track of all the big chests in GTG.
There were a lot of them.
Yeah, we have a record we can look through.
What was like Bigaron, you had the long shot, you had your strength, you had Nehru's love, which was like of course like perfectly at the point where
Gale.
those 2 keys on the right side would have been like required to put that Song
At
of
the
Time.
point we were still not resolving CAC to Rova for a
Rova,
Song of
yeah.
Time. Yeah.
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 That happened.
Yeah, perfect. Yeah, and then the scale, yeah.
Yeah, I think we've narrowed it down to magic for the CAC path.
It was.
Yeah.
It had to have been.
Yeah.
The other magic was the locked. You had to cross.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, the other 2 things had nothing to do with it. Like Kirita Rova, like because you very kindly showed us Shadow, we know that you can get all 3 strength upgrades, so you don't need the hammer.
Yeah, it's for later.
Yep.
Weird seed.
Weird seed. Weird seed.
Weird seed.
Super weird seed.
Yeah. Yeah. Awesome watching both of you go through this.
Yeah, another like very close one, even though I'm sure it doesn't feel that close for you, One Shot. It really was, especially with, doing all of Stone Shadow.
I believe it. Yeah,
so-
it seems like it was entertaining enough.
Oh, definitely. When we popped off when you found the mirror shield in Haunted Wasteland.
That was so dumb.
I had been saying before that, following magic makes sense because it always seems like when spirit is magic locked, it's always keys and crossing and an item.
And ironically, that led me away from water because I was going to go back. If that was nothing, I was going to void out and go straight to water after that.
Yep.
Yeah.
Oh well, it wasn't meant to be. What are you going to do?
Well, GG's One Shot.
GG's, Wes. Best of luck in the
GG's.
finals, man.
Yeah.
Thank you very much.
Yeah.
this was
Did
a,
you have any final thoughts about the tournament, One Shot? I know that.
Yeah, I mean it was a great experience. A lot of good races, a lot of fun times, and yeah, hopefully it was just as enjoyable to watch as it was to participate.
Oh, definitely. You made an amazing run here.
Yep, don't feel bad about that one at all. Wes is an amazing player, so
Yes, like I said, both of these guys are
GG's.
awesome. And one second. You should follow them. You should follow them.
now
see
that's
more
a transition.
There we
Yeah, let's go.
Yeah, you should follow them. See more of their stuff. They're cool. And if you want to see more of this, and also yes, West0pher will be playing more once the other half of the bracket is resolved, which should be on the second match, and that is on Sunday. Yeah. So again, thank you to our trackers again, particularly double shout outs to Viva RT because I missed that One Shot missed the hint in water, and I was really confused. And
Yeah,
Viva
we
saved
were like,
us.
why are you in shadow?
this-
Your
what is this guy
progression's in
doing?
water.
Why, are you just
He's
playing
doing-
from your shield?
He's doing that thing again, that dodging progression thing again.
Yeah, but no, Via pointed out that you never actually saw that hint, so double thank you, but also thank you to Baseball for being an awesome tracker. Both of you were great today. And thank you to the generator of this weird seed, Ginger Sunny, for being our race mod. And yeah, we had a great time commentating this today. melqwii, Lee, thank you for being here with me.
No problem.
No, thank you, Jax. This has been super fun. And of course, our fearless leader and restreamer, Hell Knight, who hopefully is awake.
Who may or may not be awake.
It's like 5 a.m. for Hell Knight, so
Shout outs to the orgs and volunteers. You guys are awesome.
Yeah. Thank you all very much.
yeah. Thank you both again. West0pher will see you in the grand finals.
Well, we'll see how it goes.
You got this, man.
Yeah, you can do this.
Thanks.
Looking forward to it.
I realized I haven't dropped a match all tourney, so
Yo, the perfect run's still alive.
Keep it
Let's
going,
go.
keep it going.
we'll see.
believe
That'd be incredible.
I believe in it. You can do it.
Break the bad luck streak. In previous tournaments I've gone 0-2 and 0-2. So
Just build it
Well,
up.
this is very different than that.